Righty, my friends, what is going on, guys? Welcome back here to another live stream. So, you might notice I sound a little bit different. That is because I'm actually using my laptop for this stream here. So, we're going to be doing things a little bit different in this live stream. But I did want to hop on here with you guys. Since we have an enhanced risk on such an important day, it's like, yeah, I feel like we got to do a little bit of coverage on this here because, actually, there's a pretty big chance out there for some damaging winds, hail, all kinds of problems. So, yeah. So, once again, I'm on my laptop here. Things should still look pretty much the same here. I mean, we got radar over here. We got our other program that we're going to be mostly looking at the storms with here. But, anyways, but what's up, guys? I got my chat on my phone here, so I can actually read y'all's comments. By the way, if you guys ever hear that tone, that means that a new warning somewhere has been issued. That's something that's actually new on my that I have on my laptop that I actually don't have on my actual desktop computer. But anyways, what's up, everybody? Hope y'all are doing good. Like I said, well, actually, right now we do have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. Let's see here, some for New Jersey, some for actually the Carolinas as well. Actually, we have quite a few of them. Let's see, Colorado. Wow. You know what? We're gonna have to hop over to this guy real quickly. Let's see. We got a severe thunderstorm warning out here towards Colorado Springs. Holy cow! Wow, I forgot to install the pin, but you know what? We actually look like we have a pretty decent hail core on that here, which is crazy. Let's see here. Alex says, "Hey everyone, what's up, Alex?" We have Divine, we have John, we have Mr. Error, we have James. Let's see, we have Phase. What's up, you guys? Self Care, Eric, Catnado. Like I said, I'm glad to have y'all. By the way, can you guys hear me okay? I want to make sure that everything sounds fine. Because, like I said, I'm actually on my laptop right now, which, you know, should should hopefully sound okay. Which, honestly, maybe for these lighter events, I might just go on my laptop because it is kind of a very easy thing for me. Because my desk, believe it or not, is really not that comfortable. So I'm actually like sitting down properly now. So it's a lot better. But anyways, but yeah, no, we do have the storm out here towards Colorado Springs. That does look to be pretty interesting. Like I said, it looks like we do actually have a pretty decent hail core. Um, maybe out here towards like oops, didn't mean to do that. Maybe out here towards like let's see here, Cimarron Hills, areas towards Shirley. We have Falcon included here. Let's see here, Widefield, Fountain, Colorado Springs. Like I said, obviously is included with this here, so we're gonna have to keep an eye out there for it. But look at that. 1.75-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts is a possibility on that cell there, which, like I said, that's pretty crazy. Like I said, obviously potentially up to golf ball hail out here towards areas east or in eastern Colorado Springs looks to be quite possible there. including Cimarron Hills. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Let's see, Meadow Lake Airport included there with that. Fountain included here, so gotta look out for it. Let's see here. Happy 4th, everyone. You too, Jazzy Mom. Let's see here. Sounds good. All right, thank you for letting me know. What about Denver? Yep, Denver's actually in the slight risk today. Holy cow, we're starting to get a lot of warnings rolling through here. But Denver is actually inside of the in the slight risk here. And actually right now there is a little bit of storms that is kicking off here to the west of Denver here. You know, kind of towards areas like let's see, Nederland. We have let's see, Hidden Lake, a couple thunderstorms popping off out there. So, you know, we got a little bit of thunderstorm activity. Also, we have some in southeast Wyoming here too, towards like let's see, Fort Laramie. Laramie, I think that's how you say that. Lingle. Let's see, west here of Torrington here. So obviously that's that. Let's see here. Really warm here in Des Moines. Any decent weather coming through tonight? So I'm taking that as Des Moines, Iowa. In which, if that's the case, yes, you do actually have a slight risk, or sorry, you actually have a marginal risk, a level 1 out of 5 there. Here for today. So you are in the severe weather risk out there. Right now, there, as you can see on the radar, I mean, there's really not much going on, except for your upper northwest towards like areas near Lamar's. It does look like that there is a little bit of thunderstorm activity that is kicking out across those areas there. So obviously, we are seeing a little bit of thunderstorm activity that's actually popping its way out here, but like I said, you know, right now it's pretty much clear. I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to pull up the model here for you real quickly. I'm going to pull up the latest HRRR. Um, this is a computer model, obviously, you know, giving us a good reference of what could look like later on down in time. Let me switch this to the reflectivity scan. Here we go. This will give us. Holy cow. Dude, wow, this model goes crazy tomorrow morning. All right, let's see. We're going to backtrack here a little bit. What's really interesting is the model actually kind of shows a bit of a line. Do y'all see that? Like a bit of a line kicking off here from eastern Colorado, cutting straight through areas like Kansas into eastern Nebraska, northwestern Iowa, southern Minnesota. This is kind of showing here around 10 p.m. or so, but the line forms pretty much at any time. Kind of shows it mostly maybe around 5 or 6 o'clock Eastern, which that's about in an hour or two. But like I said, you know, a couple of discrete cells are possible from here on out. So obviously from now on, there is likely going to be some severe weather occurring here. But anyways, but like I said, you know, a lot of areas out there, y'all, throughout the, you know, the central plains, the upper Midwest regions, you guys are in a pretty big risk out there. Also, we can't forget about the southeast as well. I mean, we actually do have ourselves, you know, areas towards like a lot of the southeast. I mean, we got Mississippi, we got Alabama, we got Georgia, North and South Carolina out there towards the coast there. Also towards the eastern side of Virginia and basically southern New Jersey, we do have that little marginal threat that rolls out through there. So it's possible. Let's see here. Manhattan, Kansas, says James. Let me pull that up here. We're actually gonna backtrack for a second. We're gonna pull back to the we're gonna pull back here to the radar here for a moment. So you said for what? Manhattan? Let's see here. Manhattan, Kansas. Here we go. Okay, you my friend. Okay, yeah, you got a slight risk, my friend. You're into pretty deep stuff from what it looks like. So slight risk here, like I said, that's severe threat level 2 out of 5. Obviously your main concern out here for today, actually, I believe is, let's see here. We're gonna, let's see. We're actually gonna pull up the Storm Prediction Center here. Here we go. We'll actually zoom this in a little bit for you guys to make it look a little better. But anyways, but out there towards you, my friend, we do. Look at that. They made that 2% tornado threat like a big smile. That's interesting. But anyways, but yeah, your main concern out there is obviously the potential for some damaging wind gusts and even hail. It does look like they actually added a second area of large hail being possible across northeastern Colorado, which that in itself, that's pretty interesting. So very large hail, extreme wind gusts, like I said, possibly some areas could experience some of these wind gusts, 70-mile-an-hour and plus, possibly there towards like Kansas and Nebraska. So we're going to need to really look out for those areas today. I do plan on doing a couple hours with the coverage with you guys today, because actually I really don't have much going on for the 4th myself. I did a few things earlier, like I jumped in a hot tub, you know, had good morning and stuff like that. Went live for you guys earlier this morning, just giving you all a little forecast here, but I decided, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm going to go live for you guys. I mean, because you guys are out there partying. You guys are out there having a good old time, or some of you guys are out there having a good old time trying to, you know, just hang out. And obviously, the weather today can, obviously throw a pretty decent threat out there for the possibility of, severe weather there. So, let's see. It looks like we actually have a warning out there for northeast Nebraska. Actually, yeah, northeast Nebraska here. We actually have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for, let's see, Pierce. Let's see, Tilden included here. This is for quarter size hail. Damaging winds is not really a concern, but quarter size hail is possible. So we're gonna need to look out for maybe some quarter hail. Got a few little discrete, I wouldn't really call those discrete, kind of just a bunch of cluster of thunderstorms popping off here. What's up, Jenny? Hope you're doing good. Happy 4th of July to you. Got my water too. So I can stay nice and hydrated today. It is hot. It is even hot in this room that I am streaming in right now. Let's see here. Anything for Centennial? Could you give me a zip code for that? It'll be a lot easier. James says, thank you. You're very welcome. See here, Jill says it's just plain hot here. 48371. Oh yeah, 48371. This is in Michigan. Gotcha. So the good news is you actually don't have any chance for severe weather or any thunderstorms at all, really. Um, which that's good. That's definitely good. But whenever it comes to it, I do want to actually show you guys this here really quickly. Let's see. I'm gonna bring up the pivotal weather here because this will show you guys the temperatures here for today. Look at this. Temperatures out there across the country in central Kansas, possibly even up there towards 100 degrees. I mean, a lot of people are experiencing some serious heat today. So you guys can see the map here. Obviously, we have again, it's pretty much cooler there up towards like, North South Dakota in the 60s and 70s, which is nice. But obviously, like the Ohio Valley, the Midwest, the Southern Plains, the Southeast. I mean, you guys are seriously in the heat here. I mean, literally in the heat here, for like at least 90 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Once again, this is not your heat index. This is your straight up temperature outside. Now for the Northeast here, we do got a bit of the 70s and 80s, a little bit better conditions, but once again, a lot of the Ohio Valley, Midwest, Plains, Southeast, you guys are getting hit pretty daggone hard by these really warm temperatures. So obviously, heads up for that. Once again, just make sure that you stay hydrated, you guys. Make sure that you guys are obviously, you know, aware of the situation that's hot. And if you have to, obviously make sure that you can go inside in the AC for a little bit, cool off for a minute, and then go back outside if you'd like to. Because, like I said, obviously heat exhaustion, heat stroke is a thing, unfortunately. So make sure that you are prepared for it. Let's see. Thanks, Andrew. You're very welcome. No problem. Let's see here. Western Kansas, mid 90s tomorrow, back to 70s and 80s. It's brutal. Yeah. Dude, this temperature shift is crazy, huh? Let's see. Hey, anything for 45344 today? Walking home from work in an hour. Let's see. No, it's definitely hot out there. That's for sure. Let's see here. I'm gonna look at this for you. You said 45344. 45344. In Ohio. Gotcha. Okay, well, here's the thing. My friend, you are not in any risk of severe storms, so you're good to go. Let's see here. Actually got a few got a few storms out here towards like southern Indiana. I didn't realize. This is actually kind of near me. Huh. That's interesting. Got a few storms popping up here north of Louisville. But yeah, no, your main concern here is actually just the concern there for heat. That's what you gotta look out for out there. Let's see. Oh, we got a warning out here in Mississippi. We're gonna hop over to. Let's see. Wow, look at all those storms popping off here. So down in Mississippi, we actually have ourselves a little marginal, that level 1 out of 5 severe weather threat here. And you guys, yeah, you guys have a warning out there for. Let's see. For areas of Eupora, we have Walt Hall. Sorry. Let's see here. Bellefontaine, we have Clarkson, Manti, Dancy. Those areas in effect here for quarter size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being possible. When does the event start? It's pretty much starting now, actually. Yeah, we already got a few severes actually starting to pop up here in Nebraska. We get this one here towards Norfolk. Kind of see this little itty bitty line of storms. Eventually, this could turn into or is expected by the HRRR, by the NAM3K, of turning kind of into this big line. Doesn't look to be moving that fast, essentially, later on. That's what the models are saying, anyways. But kind of this big line of storms here. Kind of this big line of storms here in terms of large hail. We're talking 2+ inches in diameter. We're talking some large hail, damaging winds too. Holy cow! Yeah, all of them could be possible. Let's see. The risk changes. Minnesota isn't in slight rain or just marginal, says Grace. Let's see. Yes. There's a small little area here in very far southern Minnesota. They literally just now updated the convective outlook like a few minutes ago. Um, but yeah, no, southern Minnesota does not have any more slight risk. At least from what you say. I don't even recall it having a slight risk earlier. But anyways, but yeah, no, we do got a marginal still, so there's still a shot, but not really expected to see anything crazy. Really, really crazy. Let's see. Well, when we do fireworks, our garage, we might need to do face through the garage door, which makes the fireworks not as cool. If there's a thunderstorm, don't go outside. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, nature's fireworks kind of has a different, has a little bit of a different, plan in mind, but anyways, but yeah, no, seriously, if there's lightning, if there's thunder, just wait it out. Just wait it out. It's not worth it. Because obviously, like I said, I mean, you guys seriously, it's not worth risking your life over that. Essentially. All right, you know what? I'm moving my laptop here a minute. Like I said, I'm actually on my laptop, y'all, today, so you're gonna probably see me switching a little bit. Anyways, but yeah, so that is what we are looking at here. Let me actually grab my phone here. So, um, see here, near Denver, Colorado. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, like I said, I mean, if you're in Denver, you got to keep an eye out there for it. There's actually a shot for a few thunderstorms. I mean, like I said, right now, we actually have a bit of thunderstorm activity here, kind of west, pretty much west here of Denver at the moment. Hopefully today doesn't bust. Hopefully today does bust there, rain, because we don't want any thunderstorms out for 4th of July. I mean, you can pick any other day, but now. Whoa. Okay, yeah, this storm's still kicking off pretty strong, you guys. We're watching a severe thunderstorm warning here, basically for areas in eastern Colorado Springs. Let's see here. Like I said, right here east of Cimarron Hills, out there towards areas like, let's see here, Ellicott here included. So obviously, you guys, we do have this warning in effect here. They just now updated it. They had it from golf ball size hail to now actually um, to ping pong ball size. Like I said, also 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts could be a possibility out of the storms too. So not only is there a shot for maybe some strong, some very large hail, but there also is a possibility there for maybe a little bit of maybe just a little bit of damaging wind gusts too. I mean, you can see that little area there in green. That is, kind of an area where we are possibly seeing some of those damaging wind gusts. Once again, maybe up to 60 possibly. But overall, have you ever seen a firework get struck by lightning while airborne? It looks like I have actually. I have. It's pretty rare. Let's see. Daniel says hi. What's up, Daniel? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope y'all are staying safe. But once again, yeah, today's big concern is obviously portions of Kansas, Nebraska, even Colorado. I just not realized really, yeah, East Central Colorado does actually have a enhanced risk for today. Let's see. Happy Independence Day, everyone. Please stay safe. You too, Cordy. You as well. But yeah, that's what's going on out there. We got Nebraska. Yeah, like I said, we have one story. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for northeastern Nebraska right now. Let's see, towards Tilden, towards Pierce. Gotta watch out for that here. Quarter-size hail and potentially up to 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts, which, I mean, 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts is not considered severe. Anything 58 miles per hour and more, in terms of wind gusts, is considered severe. So, let's see. But anyways, storms are starting to explode now. It does look like it, yes. Things are starting to actually kind of pop off here. Let's see. We'll try southern Nebraska. Oh, is that a bit of shower starting to pop up here? Let's see. I'm gonna backtrack here. Okay, it looks like we got a little bit of shower activity that's starting to pop off here. Obviously they're towards like southern Nebraska. I think the cap is still pretty strong out there, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that the basically the thunderstorm here. Let's see. We'll do Let's see here. Meso analysis. Here we go. Meso analysis. I want to pull that up here. I'm curious to see what the cap is out there. Let's see. Should be pretty. It still should be pretty strong. Yeah, in southeast Nebraska, we do have a pretty strong cap still, from what it looks like, which is where this radar site's at. So these storms are having a little bit of a hard time trying to form here. So obviously, with all that being said, we're going to need to keep an eye out there for. Obviously, as we continue down in time, as the surface of the Earth, the surface out there continues to get warmed up. Obviously, we're going to be having, that thunderstorm activity possibly eventually kick up. Let's see. So could I have? So I could have my fireworks tonight. Aren't you in Wisconsin there, Rain? Because if you are, then I'd say it's a pretty good possibility. Yeah. I mean, Wisconsin does. Um, let's see here. Wisconsin does have a severe weather threat out there, possibly. But like I said, the chances are not the highest. I mean, it's there. I mean, look at that. We actually have a few storms popping off right now in western Wisconsin. I think these are pretty much new. I don't remember seeing these. Yeah, these look pretty. Here, let's grab this radar here. Let me look. Yeah, nope. It looks like they're just kind of holding into their strength there. Let's see here. Howdy from Southwest Tennessee, says Travis. What's up, Travis? Hope you're doing good, man. Glad to have you here. Let's see here. But like I said, right now, y'all, we're starting to get some serious heat down here. Towards Colorado right now. Let's see, we got Grover included. Wow, look at this one. So this storm here for like northern Colorado for Grover, we got 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 0.75 inch hail. So that's penny-size hail possibly too. I mean, penny-size hail is nothing bad, but 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts though, that does kick pretty hard. Alex has got to go. Stay safe, everyone. See you later. Glad to have you here. Have a wonderful 4th. Let's see here. Okay, we got a storm heading there towards Torrington, which is in southeast Wyoming. Let's see. This guy definitely looks like it is carrying maybe a little bit of hail out of it, possibly. My radar is showing 1.25 inch hail right now. Looking like the possibility. Whoa, that just got real bright. But yeah, it definitely does look like it is, hitting pretty good out there. So we'll definitely keep an eye out there for those guys. Let's see. A new warning just got issued somewhere. Oh shoot, we got some in North Carolina actually. We got one here towards Hendersonville, North Carolina. Quarter size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there. Then one for the coastline. Let's see here towards Nags Head. I know where Nags Head's at. South of Nags Head. Let's see for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny size hail. So like I said, penny size hail is nothing too bad. Unless you get like 80+ mile-an-hour winds, that's when penny size hail can become pretty violent. But overall, it's nothing too crazy. Let's see. New warning. Wow. Look, here we go. We're starting to get some of that activity really popping off here in Nebraska, y'all. Let's see here towards Madison, Norfolk. We have Stanton here too. See Humphrey. Let's see Creston. We have Clarkson, Tarnov. See quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust being possible. Let's see. So yeah, we'll need to watch out for this. But like I said, this little line is starting to kick off there, which is really interesting. Let's see. We actually got a storm out there towards New Jersey kicking off here. Let's see. What's all this about? 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, quarter size hail. So yeah, it's kind of a normal severe thunderstorm warning. Let's see. Just got a plate of 10-hour smoked brisket. Yum. Pat, that sounds lovely. It sounds really good. Oh my gosh. So like I said, every time that noise goes off that you guys just heard, that means that a new warning somewhere in the US has been issued. There, that noise right there. Where are all these warnings being issued though? Whoa, hold on a minute. We still got that cell out there towards Colorado Springs actually popping off here. Wow. So towards Ellicott, we got to watch out for that one. Yeah, they're towards Ellicott. Let's see. We also have let's see, areas. It's pretty much north of like areas towards Wigwam, Colorado. See, Ryan says, "I think these storms will. Do I think these storms will fire up near Kansas City?" Um, Kansas City does have the marginal out there, so there is a possibility that a few storms could happen. But let me look at the models real quickly. Let's see. We have HRRR, high resolution rapid refresh here. Let's see. We're gonna pop down here a little bit further in time. Let's see here. Once again, this is just a model. Models aren't perfect. Okay, it does show a little bit of thunderstorm activity, but not until like 2 to 4 a.m. So you should be fine. You should be fine. As it looks like later on, is where that threat is essentially. Yeah. Let's see. Anything for Middle Michigan? Michigan does not have anything for severe weather, so we're looking pretty good. We are looking all right. Let's see. All right, y'all. I tell you what, I'm gonna turn off my camera here. I'm just gonna turn it off for now, because my goodness, it is. Yeah, I have to like sit upright, which which can be pretty crazy after a while. Especially, I'm literally sitting next to a wall, so it's like, yeah, it's a little uncomfortable. But I'm gonna just keep my camera off for now, y'all. Hope you all don't mind too much, but I'll still be here. I'll still be here answering y'all's questions, stuff like that. Let's see here. Holly says thanks. You are very welcome. Let's see. What does Ohio look like for the rest of the week? Ohio does not have anything for today, anyways. So that is obviously some good news. In terms of, let's see here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pop up tomorrow's outlook. Tomorrow. Yeah, we really don't got much going on out there in Ohio for tomorrow, and then for day 3, for day after tomorrow, nothing. So, honestly, my friend, for the next few days, for the next few days, it's actually looking like we're gonna be relatively okay, across Ohio. So I really don't see much of anything crazy happening out there towards Ohio anytime soon. So everything should be relatively all right. All right. So once again, y'all, we got a pretty gnarly storm out here towards Colorado Springs that is kicking off out there. We are continuing to watch this. Once again, 1.5-inch hail is possible. Also, for the possibility there of 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts is a concern. So we are going to continue to watch that. Like I said, obviously, throughout now and through the next several hours, we are going to be seeing the possibility out there for maybe, just maybe a few, severe thunderstorms out there, as it does seem to be quite likely. So we'll definitely keep an eye out there for it. Let's see here. What is Massachusetts looking like right now? Let's go and take a look out there. Let's go and see what's going on here towards Massachusetts. Oh, they just issued a severe thunderstorm watch. All right, so let's see. We're gonna hop over to current radar here for a second. Let's see, Massachusetts. Okay, so we got a bit of a line that's actually kicking off south of Massachusetts. It is relatively clear for the most part out there towards you right now. Um, but you guys are not in that. Actually, I don't think you're in that severe weather threat. Let's go and hop back to day 1 here. We need to keep it on that day 1. But yeah, no, I don't think you're actually in the risk for anything, which you are not. So you're not in the risk for any severe thunderstorms, which is good news. But there's a little bit of thunderstorms kind of heading south. So nothing too crazy is going on out there. Anyways, but like I said, obviously later on today, you guys, we are expecting a pretty large line of storms to be kicking off across, a lot of areas like Nebraska, Kansas, Iowa, even obviously Colorado. Like I said, they're getting hit pretty daggone hard right now towards towards Colorado, including like Colorado Springs is getting hit pretty good. Obviously Denver too. So we'll need to watch out for those areas. What's up, TRG? Hope you're doing good, man. See, I think we're supposed to be good for a chance of rain for the rest of the week here. That's what I heard. Gotcha. Let's see here. Sam Demand says, appreciate it. You are very welcome. No problem. No problem, my friend. I got you. Like I said, if y'all have any questions here, feel free to let me know. If there's any zip codes that you guys want me to take a look at, like I said, feel free to let me know here. Because like I said, obviously, we're going to be here for you guys. We care about you. I wanted to spend, some of my 4th of July with you guys in terms of, helping you guys out with the severe weather and all that fun stuff. Because like I said, obviously, a lot of people are having parties and stuff like that, and not really paying attention to the weather. And obviously, if a storm pops up that near somebody, we'll be here for you guys. Um, just to make sure that you guys are on top of it and make sure that you guys are staying safe out there. Because, like I said, I mean, seriously, a lot of people don't understand today that there is actually a severe weather risk out there. Like I said, obviously, people are just going by their day without even thinking about the weather. Whenever there is actually a pretty good probability of seeing the chances for severe weather overall. Anyways, but like I said, they did actually just issue they just issued another severe thunderstorm watch. All right, I'm gonna switch y'all over here. Let's see, we're gonna actually try to pull this up here on my screen. Let's see here. Severe thunderstorm watch. Yeah, they did just issue this one for areas of Colorado. So Denver is now under it. Colorado Springs is under it here too. Even portions of southeastern Wyoming is under this, the severe thunderstorm watch. So we'll keep an eye on it for the next 509 minutes, which basically expires at 11 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. So that would be what, 1 a.m. Eastern Time? So that's going to be there for a while. Because, like I said, obviously multiple rounds of severe weather is actually expected to occur out there towards Colorado. So we'll need to be watching out for that for a while. Like I said, things are starting to pop off here right now. Obviously, they're towards Nebraska. And like I said, they did just actually issue a watch. You'll see it probably pop up here in a minute. But they did end up issuing a watch here for areas along like eastern Nebraska here. So we'll need to look out for those. Obviously, the watch means that the storms, there is storms capable of producing, some damaging characteristics in terms of possibly some large hail. Like I said, today we could see some large hail over egg size. Very, very possible. And also the possibility there for maybe even some damaging wind gusts actually being a concern as well. So we'll definitely need to be on the lookout for, like I said, maybe even a possibility for a few tornadoes. Actually, I can't say that that's can't be ruled out. You know what I'm looking at? This looks like a seal. Do y'all see this? That outlook looks like a seal. Anyways, a little bit of an off-topic scenario though. But anyways, like I was saying, there is a chance for a few tornadoes today. Is it a big tornado threat? No, not really. It's actually, look at this big smile of a possible tornado threat for today. So this is a 2% chance area. So basically, every 25 miles, there's a 2% chance that a tornado could drop somewhere in that region. Like I said, it's not impossible. It's not very likely either, though. So obviously, we'll just have to take this by ear over the next couple of hours while we're live here, and obviously, continue to keep you guys updated, on this situation here, essentially. So we'll just need to keep on watching this. A little update out here towards Nebraska. We got ourselves, like I said, quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust storm out there towards Madison. Humphrey here, heads up to you guys. Eventually, this could work its way maybe towards Omaha. Let's see. The storm motion is tracking relatively eastbound. I mean, Omaha, Nebraska does have a risk out there for severe weather for today. Like I said, you have a slight risk, which is at level 2 out of 5 on the spectrum. So there is a shot for the possibility for a few severe storms out there. Main concern, damaging wind gusts and hail. Seems to be the major concern, so we'll just continue to watch out for those regions. Once again, obviously areas towards we're talking Kansas here. Also, really in the big risk here. Mostly northwestern Kansas has the biggest risk today. Out towards like Hayes, Oakley, Colby. Let's see Oberlin, Norton, Phillipsburg. You see Goodland as well. So a lot of you guys are inside the big risk here, which once again that's a level 3 out of 5. That's a pretty big risk for severe weather across the orange areas. Once again, including east central Colorado, including basically northwestern Kansas, and even portions of southeastern kind of south central Nebraska here. Anyways, Storm Chaser, what's up, man? Hope you're doing good. TRG says, I guess the camera is still out. Actually, TRG, I'm not. I'm using my laptop right now to stream. Cause well, honestly, be honest with you guys, that my desktop right now, I don't have a chair yet. Still, I'm actually borrowing my mom's chair. It's really uncomfortable. So I'm actually upstairs, using my laptop here actually. So I'm literally just hanging out with you guys on my laptop. I do have my camera that it does work, but I was using it in the beginning of the stream, but I just decided to turn it off here. Obviously for the meanwhile, because I'm just chilling out here right now. But anyways, I'm glad to have you here, man. Hope everything's good with you. Let's see here. I could see some thunderstorms as rain. It's possible. It is definitely a possibility that you could see maybe a few thunderstorms out there. Once again towards Wisconsin, there's a chance. This risk even actually moves its way up into areas of like the upper peninsula of Michigan, for the upper portion out there towards Michigan. So it is a possibility. It is definitely a possibility. Let's see. Storm Chaser says, "I'm doing good. How about you?" I'm doing all right, man. Hope you're doing good yourself. I mean, or obviously you said you're doing good, so hope you continue to be amazing, my friend. Glad to have you here. Like I said, I'm glad to have you all here. I hope you guys are having an amazing Fourth. Like I said, we love you guys. Just we're just here with you guys to make sure y'all are staying safe and up to date out there. Oh my gosh. So we still got this one storm popping off here, you guys, out here towards east of Colorado Springs. Like I said, this is a pretty gnarly or severe thunderstorm warning out here. This is actually a warning out there for the possibility of literally ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility. So it definitely does look like it is a fairly decent a fairly decent possibility there for for not just hail but also damaging wind gusts too. So we'll need to watch out for those regions. Once again, this includes like Ellicott. I believe it's mostly rural areas here. Let's see here. I'm not going to make assumptions, but I believe it is. Let's see. It includes areas like Fountain, Schriever, Air Force Base, Hanover, and Ellicott. Those areas are inside the severe thunderstorm warning. So obviously those areas, pretty much south of Ellicott here, you guys can probably expect the possibility there for some, honestly, probably for some large hail out of this. I mean, like I said, this is a pretty large hail core that we are actually watching at the moment. So obviously to you guys across those regions, seriously, a big heads up to you all because uh, definitely some large hail could be dropping. That's actually one of the main concerns or a really big concern for today. If I switch over here to the hail probability, you're gonna notice how there's two areas here that kind of has this black circle in it, and it has like those dotted lines inside. So this is what we call the significant risk. This is basically what we call also the hatch risk area. So this is where there's a possibility of seeing some large hail, basically 2 inches in diameter or larger. So we're basically talking areas here towards like northeastern Colorado, even really small, really small area in southeastern Wyoming, even for areas out here towards obviously Nebraska. I mean, you guys are seriously in that risk here towards like Lexington, Nebraska, Holdridge, Nebraska to Norfolk. Obviously, you guys have that pretty decent risk out there. So we'll need to be looking out for those regions for hail. And like I said, in terms of damaging winds, I mean, seriously, damaging winds is a really big concern as well. We actually do have ourselves a significant wind damage concern here, actually, across this black shaded area. So basically, for southern Nebraska, for basically, kind of northwestern, north central portions here of, northwestern, north central portions here in Kansas, you guys actually do have a pretty large threat out there for some, wind damage, potentially up to 70 plus miles an hour. Could be possible. Once again, I'd even say maybe even up to 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts could be actually a possibility out there. So we'll need to keep an out there once again for Kansas, keep an out there for Nebraska. So we'll definitely be on the lookout for those regions for excessive wind damage being possible. Storm Chaser says, "How is Statesboro, Georgia doing? Got some storms trying to come up, or storms, or got some storms coming. See, trying to get to the pool, but I don't think it'll happen. But how do you think it is?" You said Statesboro, Georgia. Let me actually, first of all, let me switch this back over here to the day one outlook here. But let me pull up that area. You said Statesboro. Let's see, Statesboro, Georgia. That is right here. Okay, so yeah, you do have a marginal risk out there. So obviously, yeah, you do have the threat. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. There is a few little pop-up itty bitty thunderstorms that's actually kicking off here at the moment. Let's see. I'm gonna go and play this in motion. Honestly, it kind of looks like they're hardly moving. I would personally stay out of the pool for now, just for a while. Just because, obviously we do have a little bit of lightning detection out of these storms near you. You can actually see there's a little bit of lightning bolts. That is showing that we are getting lightning detection from satellite view and lightning detectors. So obviously, yeah, seriously, I would say out of the pool. We actually have some outflow boundaries out of those storms too. If you look at that little noodle just north of you. So they do look like they are, I'd say, strong thunderstorms, not particularly severe, but there is a shot that a few of them could go severe later on. So right now, I would personally stay out of the pool. I would highly advise that you do as well, just for at least a little bit. We'll be here for a while today, so obviously, I'll be here if you need have any updates or if you need any updates or anything like that. Like I said, we got you covered, y'all. We're gonna be here for you guys. Let's see here. Same, but I want to go into pool. So I also don't. But after those, what do you think? Honestly, man, I think it's going to be a possibility for those storms pretty much all day long. I hate to say it, because like I said, you are in that marginal. There is a shot. I mean, for possibly even severe thunderstorms. Maybe some small hail. Maybe some small hail. Maybe some damaging wind gusts could be a possibility out of those. But in terms of in terms of lightning too, but that's kind of the main concern. It does seem like there is a pretty big lightning threat out of those storms out there. So we'll need to watch out for those. But anyways, but like I said, if you guys have any zip codes you want me to take a look at, we'll be here for y'all. Like I said, I'll take the zip codes, we'll pull them in here, and I'll obviously tell you what you can expect for your area here. I'm just gonna turn off those watches. Yeah, we don't need those anymore. Anyways, but yeah, we are watching a bit of strong to severe thunderstorm activity that is popping off here towards obviously Colorado. We got ourselves a pretty gnarly storm here just east of Colorado Springs, pretty much directly due south of Ellicott now. That is likely producing. Oh, they just upgraded that. Look at that, back up to literally up to golf ball size hail now, possibly. We are back inside that golf ball hail threat here for the possibility of you know, possibility there of some very large hail. Once again, maybe up to golf ball size, and the threat here as well for up to 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That could be a possibility. So heads up to you guys. East of Colorado Springs there. To my Denver friends, yeah, we've had a lot of people out here in Denver, Colorado. So you guys in Denver, we do have a little bit of thunderstorm activity that is actually starting to pop up here too. Basically the northwest, as you can actually see on the radar. Got a few little pop-up storms here, not necessarily severe right now, but like I said, that is what we're looking at. Let's see, did they just issue a new severe thunderstorm watch? I just got notification that they just issued a watch for basically western Kansas and extreme southwestern Nebraska. New watch has just now gotten issued, actually. So kind of for areas you all can't see it, but it's kind of for like these areas in here. Just got a new watch. So obviously, once again, what a watch means is that the conditions are favorable, for severe weather to occur. So we'll just need to keep it out there for those regions there. Let's see. We're going to tune back over here towards Nebraska, eastern Nebraska. We got a few severe thunderstorm warnings in effect here. These guys right now are nothing extreme. Main concerns here is obviously damaging wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. Once again, these are wind gusts. What the winds could get up to. So up to 60 miles per hour is possible. Maybe even up to quarter-size hail is a possibility there. So overall, that is essentially what we're looking at. It looks like we're starting to get a lot of warnings somewhere being issued. So like I said, obviously every single one of those beeps that you guys hear, that's actually a warning that's being issued there. So we are getting a few warnings that is starting to be issued for quite a few places. We also do have a little bit of thunderstorm activity here towards Sioux City, Iowa. So heads up to you guys actually out there. So we're gonna need to keep an eye out there for those regions. Obviously, like I said, you guys are in that severe weather risk out there as well. So that is essentially what we are seeing here. Let's see. TRG says Andrew hates seeing my comments. Joke. I know he can't read every comment. I told him to watch 5 minutes ago. TRG, man, you do not have anywhere to talk, my friend. This man right here, he streams too, and I watch his live stream. He does not respond to me all the time either. So, boy, get that out of here. Oh my gosh. All right. But anyways, but yeah. So seriously, you guys, heads up. Once again, we got the storms right now popping off here towards like Colorado, and like I said, obviously, eventually they're gonna really, really pop up here towards like Nebraska and Kansas over the next several hours. Like I said, over the next, actually, not really several hours, over the next hour or so. So obviously, the big stuff is still yet to come. But like I said, we're gonna be here for it. We're gonna be here for you guys. What's up, Judy? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Let's see. After a dark, dark day, we suddenly got a ray of sun. That is lovely, Judy. Glad to hear that. Yeah, definitely good. Hopefully it clears up there for you for whatever you're doing for the fourth. Like I said, guys, I hope y'all are having an amazing fourth today so far, and I hope you have, like I said, overall good day. Hope you all get to actually do your fireworks because, like I said, I know a lot of those could be delayed by some thunderstorms, but like I said, we'll be tracking it for you. We'll give you all your firework forecast and obviously let you guys know what's going on. And like I said, if you guys seriously, um, like I said, seriously, if you guys have any zip codes, like I said, obviously, if there's any zip code that you'd like to share or tell us, we will actually take a minute to look at that area, and I'll be able to tell you exactly what we can expect out there. So, but anyways, look at this. Uh-oh. Y'all, look at this. Out here towards portions of, let's see, this is Kansas here. We're starting to get some of those thunderstorms actually starting to pop up there inside of that big risk area. So let's see. So yeah, areas towards let's see, Kansas, yeah, northwestern, kind of north central Kansas here. We actually are starting to get a bit of actually starting to get a pretty decent amount of you know, storms popping up out there. And like I said, over the next little bit, we are going to be seeing the possibility, once again, this possible line that's expected to form. I tell you what, we're actually going to switch over to the models for a second because I want to show you what is expected or what potentially could happen over the next little bit here. So let me go ahead and pull this up. We're going to drop down to the 18Z run. New model run's coming out, but it's not nowhere near done yet. Anyways, but yeah, so once again, according to the model here, by this evening, a big line, potentially of thunderstorms is expected to actually pop up across these regions here. So, like I said, honestly, that in itself, that is, definitely pretty interesting. And obviously, like I said, that could obviously throw off a lot of firework lighting for you guys out there. So just make sure that you guys are, like I said, just make sure that you guys are like, ready for the storms and stuff like that. Just make sure you guys are prepared. Let's see here. Sam B says, "What's up, Andrew? I am safe for doing fireworks. 29, or am I safe for doing fireworks? Let's see, 29653. Let's go ahead and take a look at that right now. We're going to switch over here to this. So let's see, 29653. You are across South Carolina. All right, so you are in a marginal risk, my friend. So there is a small chance that a few strong to potentially severe thunderstorms could occur. Right as of now, you are looking relatively fine. Radar, there's really not much of anything going on out there. As of now, remember this is as of now. But like I said, later on, there is a possibility that a few storms could pop off here. Let's actually look at the model here really quickly. Let's see, HRRR. There is a possibility that we could actually be seeing maybe. Let's see here. Maybe a few thunderstorms. I mean, yeah, models do show maybe a little bit of stuff happening, around evening time, but for the most part, HRR keeps it pretty clear. I mean, except for you can see obviously where storms are possible this evening. So it's definitely going to get pretty wild from what it looks like. But for you, my friend, you should be relatively fine. I'm not specifically worried about anything your way. So as of now, everything looks okay. But just remember, there is a possibility that a few strong to potentially severe storms could occur. Let's see here. Since I missed the SVA comment, you missed this one as well. I don't know if you saw, but PDS severe in eastern Wyoming. I think we did actually look at that. Let's see here. No, we did not look at that. Holy cow! How long has that been there for? It must be It was blending in there. Probably whenever I had my watch. Holy cow! All right, so yeah, guys, we actually have a really gnarly storm out there. Let's see here. Towards let's see. We have Silvertip, we have Yoder, we have Veteran, south of Torrington, Wyoming here. We are actually seeing the possibility. Wow, 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts. 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts, guys, and 2-inch hail. Holy cow. So we're literally talking egg-size hail plus 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Yeah, that's a pretty gnarly storm. So obviously, if you guys are in the path of that, seriously, I would honestly be in your shelter for that. Like I said, that's not a storm that you really want to mess with. On both the front of large hail and the front of damaging winds. Yeah, seriously, just avoid this storm. Once again, 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and once again, 2-inch hail is possible out there. Um, like I said, this is a very destructive storm, and they even mentioned it out there too. So that's pretty crazy. Let's see here. TRG, but yeah, thank you, dude, for informing with that. Like I said, obviously, each one of those alerts that you guys hear, that's actually a warning that's being issued somewhere. Let's see here. We actually got a new warning out here in Nebraska, it looks like, for, let's see, the extreme northeastern side of Nebraska towards Hartington. Yeah, Hartington. We have Why Not? We have Why Not included. We have Fordyce here. Let's see, Bow Valley included with side of this here. So obviously heads up to you guys. Let's see, quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust is a possibility. So like I said, we'll definitely keep an eye out there for it. As obviously, a little bit of severity could be expected out of that storm there. Yeah, but that's what's going on. Let's go and hop down here. Looks like we actually, new warning out here for southern South Carolina here. Let's see here. We are watching this here. Let's see. We actually have ourselves. Let's see. We have, what is this? Green Pond. We have. Let's see here. Green Pond. We have Whitehall. We have Hickory Hill included with that as well. Um, wow. Like I said, obviously, yeah. There's a pretty decent amount of areas here included with this warning out there for a quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts here. So obviously, heads up to you guys. Yeah, we're going to hide Chedwin. This dude's just trying to start drama, which we already had that issue a long time ago, which I'm not going back. But anyways, but like I said, yeah, obviously, like I said, obviously we got ourselves a pretty decent warning out there. Once again, Green Pond included, Hickory Hill, Whitehall as well. So once again, we'll keep an eye out there for those regions as well. Let's see here. Also, once again, we're keeping an eye out there for that storm there east of Colorado Springs. Like I said, obviously we have Ellicott included. Pretty large hail core on this storm here. Like I said, we have Truckton as well that we are keeping an eye out there for. Once again, this is for 1.75-inch hail. This is literally for golf ball size hail. So we're literally talking a very large. Like I said, we're literally talking golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility. So like I said, seriously. It is actually a pretty like I said, obviously this is actually a pretty gnarly storm here. Once again, golf ball size hail is not something that you want to mess with. So obviously, like I said, keep an eye out there for it and make sure that you are actually well away from windows because you do not want to be outside during this out here. So obviously, heads up to you guys. Plus, with the 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and terminal velocity of those hailstones, like I said, obviously it's not going to be pretty out there. Let's see here. Braven says, "How is Sioux Falls doing?" So Sioux Falls, Iowa. Let's see here. You're gonna switch over here to Sioux Falls. Yeah, so Sioux Falls right now, you guys are actually, or sorry, Sioux Falls, South Dakota here. We are actually right now, it looks pretty clear, but like I said, you guys are actually right on the line between the possibility there of, maybe a few severe thunderstorms possible. But overall, it is relatively clear right now, but like I said, it's a possibility we could get a few storms out there, and maybe, just maybe, there could be maybe a strong one out there. So, we'll just need to watch those areas. I mean, like I said, later on, the models do have this kind of big line popping off here across, like I said, Nebraska, Kansas, those regions. So, like I said, we'll need to watch out for those areas. Let's see here. PDS severe now tornado possible tag. Really? Oh shoot! Yeah, they did just issue that. Wow, look at that. 80-mile-per-hour wind gust still and 2-inch hail. Let's see. So this is actually moving into Nebraska now. Let's see. They include Morrill, Nebraska. They include Lyman, Nebraska here. They also do include. Let's see, Hartman, Nebraska. We also have Huntley. Let's see, this is Huntley, Wyoming, I believe. Yes, Huntley, Wyoming. Torrington, Wyoming. You know, literally 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And like I said, obviously the potential for egg size hail or 2-inch hail. So obviously we'll need to be looking out there for that. So once again, heads up to y'all out there. This storm in particular is pretty strong. Like I said, obviously, in both the fronts of damaging winds and hail. And like I said, this thing is transitioning from basically southeastern Wyoming into western Nebraska here. So like I said, obviously, we'll keep an eye out there for that overall. But yeah, Let's see. We got a little storm out here towards Mississippi, popping off here. Let's see. Here towards Waltall, we have areas towards Monte Vista. We have Manti. We have let's see, Fame here as well. You guys are inside this warning. This one in particular is not anything too crazy. I mean, it's a possibility for quarter size hail or 1 inch hail in diameter, and the possibility there for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts overall. So, like I said, obviously in terms of damaging winds and hail, it's possible, but like I said, it's on one of the lower tiers of a severe thunderstorm warning. So, like I said, in terms of things here, honestly, it is relatively, like I said, once again, it is relatively, nothing extreme, but it is something to keep it out there for. And actually, right now across Mississippi and Alabama, it does look like we are starting to keep, or we are watching, like I said, a lot of strong thunderstorms actually popping off out there. So once again, we'll need to, we'll need to keep an eye out there for it. Let's see here. But yeah, but that's what's going on, you guys. Once again, we actually do have a few storms out here in northern New York here. Let's see here. We have Beekmantown, also Plattsburgh here included. We have Grand Isle, South Hero. We have let's see, Keeler Bay included. Adams Landing. Like I said, we actually are watching quarter size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility here. Let's see here. Thank you for keeping the chat. All right, thank you, Jenny. Really appreciate it. Thank you for hiding that one person or timing them out. We don't need people like that in our lives here. So, but anyways, let's see here. Scott says hi, Andrew, and everyone else. What's up, Scott? Hope you're doing good, man. Glad to have you here. Hope everything is going well with you. Once again, hope everything's good. Oh, look at this. All right, guys, we actually have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for basically central Pennsylvania. Or sorry, it's not central New Jersey here, out towards Mount Holly. So this includes Mount Holly, New Jersey. Let's see, Lumberton here. We got, let's see, Pemberton Borough. Let's see, Brown Mills included here. Hanover Furnace, White's Bog. It's a pretty odd name. Let's see, also Chatsworth here as well. So we'll keep an eye on it. But this has 3 minutes ago. As of now, it is set to expire, but who knows if they're going to issue another severe thunderstorm warning taking its place here. So that is a possibility. But right now, we do not have that update there. So we'll just we'll leave that be here for right now. Let's see here. We're going to hop back over to eastern Nebraska here, y'all. Because right now we do have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings popping off here. Oh, look at that. They put a tornado possible tag on this one. Okay, so heads up to you guys, Norfolk, Nebraska here, you guys, and northeastern side of the state. We are currently watching a severe thunderstorm warning that's been issued here for the possibility of 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. So obviously, for the next 48 minutes is a possibility, but they also did include what we call a tornado possible tag. It does not mean that a tornado is obviously expected or likely. It just means that there's a possibility for, just a possibility that a tornado could eventually develop out of that thunderstorm there. Let's see. We'll take a look at velocity. Yeah, we got a little bit of strong inbound winds out there, maybe a little bit of outbound winds here, but in terms of heavy rotation, we do not have any heavy rotation right now, which obviously at the moment it is, right now at the moment it is not looking like it's going to really produce a tornado. I mean, maybe slight weak rotation, but like I said, if a tornado warning is needed, we're going to get a tornado warning, and I'll let you guys know about that. Let's see here. We're going to hop back to that nasty storm that's popping out here. Like I said, we actually have a really, really nasty storm kicking off here, guys. It's getting ready to move into Nebraska now. This is for basically southeastern Wyoming. Let's see, this is for areas of Huntley. We have Yoder. So you guys are inside this severe thunderstorm warning for the possibility of 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 2-inch hail. So obviously we'll need to keep an eye out there for that. And like I said, they also did include a possibility for a tornado as well. So, like I said, heads up to you guys. Once again, Henry, this is actually Henry, Nebraska, Morrill, Nebraska. Let's see, South Morrill, Joyce, Sears. Let's see, Stegall, Hartman, Lyman, those areas out there. Like I said, just keep an eye out there for it, as it is, like I said, a possibility there for, all those hazards. Possible tornado, damaging winds, and hail. Got to keep an eye out there for it. Let's see here. I appreciate you, all you do. How's the weather for Alabama looking? Gulf Shores. God bless. Well, thank you so much there. Greatly appreciate it. Very sweet. And of course, you said for Gulf Shores here in Alabama. Gotcha. So, let's see here. Isn't Gulf Shores down? Yes, it is. So Gulf Shores, Believe it or not, you're actually good on the severe weather threat. We're not expecting any, severe thunderstorms to occur out there. Now, I will say there is a possibility that a thunderstorm or two could occur. I mean, obviously, for example, there's a few of them that, just northeast of you right now. This is, several miles away. Let's see. This is about 34 miles away from you. Like I said, obviously you're in the environment where a few thunderstorms are possible. But overall, like I said, obviously, I'm not expecting anything extreme, anything crazy to happen out there. So, expect a few on and off thunderstorms for tonight and this evening. Like I said, obviously, that's kind of the main concern. Let's see. Judy says, "Giving away reading messages." Let's see what's in the bag if you could. Oh, okay, gotcha. Let's see here. George says it's 99 degrees in Georgia. Holy cow, dude! Now I know it's hot. There's actually a lot of areas even in the Central Plains region, guys. The Central Plains. I mean, there's a lot of really really hot temperatures out there. I mean, we're literally talking like up to 100 degrees. I tell you what, we're actually going to bring that back up here real quickly. I'm going to switch you all over here to that view. Yeah, here's the expected temperatures out there, you guys, for today. I'm actually going to zoom in a little bit further here. Let's see here. Yeah, look, man, look at that. Look at those temperatures out there. Texas, we're talking like literally mid to upper 90s. That's not even the heat index, guys. That's literally just the straight up temperature here. Being a possibility. Central Plains up to 100 mile or not 100 miles an hour. Sorry, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Really hot. Once again, not the heat index either. Obviously, the Ohio Valley, upper 80s, still is pretty uncomfortable if you're outside for a while. And the southeast, towards Florida, I mean, we're really talking the 90s as well. I mean, it is complete brutal out there with a lot of really heavy and really hot temperatures, I should say, really kicking off out there. So, between thunderstorms and between the heat, there's a possibility we could have a lot of areas affected for the 4th of July today. So, but anyways, let's see here. Tree said, "Awesome, thank you. You're very welcome. No problem." Let's see. We're in a severe thunderstorm watch here in southeastern Nebraska, says Robert. Gotcha. Yes, you are actually. Let's see. Yeah, we do have ourselves a couple of watches that's in effect here. I'm actually going to bring up the watches for you guys here. Let's see. We're going to bring up severe thunderstorm watch here. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. Look, there's all the watches right there. I mean, they literally extend from western Iowa, going all the way down to literally even like central Colorado. Those are all watches across that pink area, y'all. So, we have a lot of watches out there. Like I said, these are severe thunderstorm watches, so there's a possibility for severe weather. In terms of large hail and damaging winds being a possibility out there, but like I said, once again, we got those watches in place. And like I said, right now, when taking a look here at actually the radar out there towards, portions of Kansas, across that big risk, that enhanced risk area here for today, the orange, like I said, that's the biggest area for today for severe weather. Like I said, we're already starting to get a few storms popping off. They're currently not severe yet. But I'd say later on down in time, they will eventually likely become severe as, once again, the models do hint a very large line of storms rolling through, showing a big possibility out there for, some pretty nasty thunderstorm activity. In terms of large hail, damaging winds, once again, up to maybe 70 to 80 mile per hour plus could be possible. I mean, like I said, it's pretty crazy. See, my local weather station says 89 temps and 64 dew points. That's weather station, not station as in TB. Gotcha. Yeah, I figured. That is pretty warm. That is pretty warm. I think it's the same. It's around the same here in Kentucky. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Let me look at my weather station actually. I have a Tempest weather station. Mine is showing feels like 88. It shows 83 degrees right now. Yep, shows about 83 for me. But my weather station is actually in the shade here, so that's that's not in the sun. That's not directly in the sunlight there. But anyways, let's go and do a little update here, y'all, on that gnarly storm there. Let's see. Still very significant there. Once again, we're literally talking 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 2-inch hail there. Like I said, really gnarly storm there. Once again, they did put a tornado possible tag on that there. So obviously, once again, a tornado is not immediately likely, but there is a possibility that a tornado could happen at some point of this storm's life. It's possible. But it's not necessarily likely at this moment. Obviously, if there was a tornado that was likely at this point, there would be a tornado warning that was in effect, which there's not. So like I said, obviously, if there does, if we do end up getting one eventually, I will let you guys know. But like I said, there's a really strong hail core on that storm too, potentially up to 2 inches in diameter. We're talking really large hail. Like I said, maybe even some damaging wind gusts up to 80 miles per hour. So really overall gnarly storm out there. And like I said, obviously this core here is tracking its way basically to the southeast, eventually over towards Janzi, Hartman. We have Sears here. Like I said, eventually getting ready to roll over those regions there. So, like I said, we'll just need to we'll need to keep an eye out there for the storm because, like I said, this is literally like the most destructive storm that we have right now. And like I said, this is really just kind of setting the stage of what we're possibly going to be seeing here later on. Who knows? Maybe out there towards like Nebraska and Kansas. It's definitely a possibility. Because like I said, the environment out there is pretty brutal. For severe thunderstorms. Let's see. George says out of nowhere just got super windy. Could be those outflow boundaries, maybe. Yeah. It could be those outflow boundaries. Sorry, I was taking a drink, but outflow boundaries can make suddenly windy out of nowhere like that. Basically, a lot of cold air smacking down from a nearby thunderstorm could be possible. But like I said, guys, if y'all have any questions, feel free to be here. Feel free to let us know. Like I said, we're gonna be here, guys, for a while. Like I said, obviously, I want to make sure that you guys are staying on top of the weather here. Obviously, I want to make sure you guys are prepared for it. Like I said, obviously, especially for a day like today, once again, a lot of you guys is not expecting any severe thunderstorms to occur. Once again, the chances for severe weather. Like I said, the chances of severe weather is, pretty high for today. And like I said, a lot of people might not know that. Once again, we have, like I said, 3 levels of severity. We have the marginal, which is the level 1 risk, which, like I said, it's a small chance for a few thunderstorms. A couple of them could be severe, what I mean. Then we move into the yellow. That's where it's a possibility that you could have some strong to severe thunderstorms. And once you move into the enhanced, it's more of a likelihood that you'll see severe weather. So, like I said, across the enhanced region, once again, northern Kansas, southern Nebraska, south central Nebraska, in the orange enhanced risk, it's pretty much likely that we will see severe weather out there. Look at that. Actually, our first severe thunderstorm warning just popped up inside of the enhanced risk there just now. Look at that towards Oakley. Let's see. Yeah, this is just south of Oakley. We have areas like, let's see, east of Russell Springs included as well. Let's see here. For quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts here. Mainly rural areas, which is good. Mainly rural areas of southeastern Logan and northwestern Grove counties here. Mr. Ayers says, anything for Colorado yet? Yeah, we actually do have a few storms that is popping off here in Colorado. We do have one east of Colorado Springs we've been tracking for a while. This guy is pretty strong. It's actually going right next to the radar there. And we are seeing the possibility up there for ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility. There's actually another cell just to the west of that. And that noise you just heard was a new warning they literally just issued for that exact storm there. Continuing that possibility for, potentially ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That continuation does occur out there. So we'll need to be looking out for it. Let's see here. Kevin says, hey, everyone. Has anyone heard on unconfirmed tornado in Goshen, New York yesterday? National Weather Service currently studying the damage to determine if it's a tornado or severe wind shear. Thanks. I did not hear about that. I personally did not. I do believe that, yes, they did have that. They did have a risk out there. I remember the Mid Atlantic and portions of the Northeast did get impacted by severe weather, but I don't have any confirmation on that. But I would keep an eye out for the local weather service out there, and see what they say about by the preliminary rating, and if it is in fact a tornado, they'll let you know usually. Let's see. Mr. Ayers says, what about Denver? So Denver, Colorado is actually getting hit here. Let's see here, or possibly going to get hit here for today. Right now across Denver, if I take a look at the close radar, there's a few showers across Denver right now. Maybe a rumble of thunder here or two. But nothing really organized at the moment out there. Nothing, obviously nothing damaging, nothing severe. I said really not too much, nothing too crazy going on right now. But yeah, no, there is a threat out there in Denver. So, like I said, throughout this afternoon, or actually now, I should say this evening, or for you guys, actually, yeah, this afternoon, because it is like 3 o'clock right now for you guys. So the rest of this afternoon into the evening here, it's going to be quite possible that we are going to be seeing, some severe thunderstorms out there. Absolutely. Let's see. My camera stopped working. Actually, I turned it off because I'm actually on my laptop right now. I'm actually streaming on my laptop today, because actually I got a lot of guests over here right now. That's hanging out here. But like I said, I'm here live with you guys today because I want to be live for what's going on out there. Oh, is that hooking? But yeah, but like I said, I did turn it off because I am on my laptop here for now. See, that looks like a hook echo. I don't see any rotation on it, so that's good, anyways. Yeah, that did look like it. That did look like it is hooking. Y'all see that? That's interesting. But it does look like that there is no rotation on it, so that's good. So obviously no threats there. Could there be a tornado in Denver? So Denver does have I think a 2% chance for tornadoes today. Let's see. Actually, no, it is just north of Denver. So like I said, there's a 2% chance for maybe a few tornadoes out there. Kind of a big smile from what it looks like. Across portions of like eastern Nebraska, northwestern Kansas, northeastern Colorado, just on the outskirts of northeastern and northern Denver. Um, this dark green is not saying that tornadoes are or they're not likely, but it does mean that there is a possibility, just enough so that it cannot be ruled out. We cannot say there's not going to be a tornado, but we won't say that there's likely going to be one either. So we're kind of in this, this paddle here between it's not very much not likely going to happen, but it's not impossible. So overall, like I said, the chances are very, very low. So I would not worry about it. I would honestly do not. I would not worry about it. Let's see here. Let's see. Blankenship wants me to take a look here at 38821. All right, let's see here. 38821. This is in Armory, Mississippi. You are in a marginal risk, my friend. You got yourself a risk out there for the possibility of severe thunderstorms. So obviously heads up to you right now in the radar view. Let's see, we're gonna hop to a close radar right next to you. It looks like there's a lot of thunderstorm activity to your south and to your and to your west, essentially. So we'll keep an eye out there for it. Obviously, you should watch out for maybe a few strong to potentially severe thunderstorms this evening, as it's possible. But right now, it looks clear for you, or clear enough for you right now. Let's see here. Thanks for the input, Andy. We appreciate that you do. You're very welcome, Kevin. No problem. Let's see here. Steven says, let's see. Steven says, "Hey everyone, happy Independence Day. You as well, Steven." Let's see here. How far north? So as far north as today's risk goes is up into the upper state of Michigan. Like I said, right now for the Upper Peninsula, there's actually a little bit of thunderstorm activity kicking off here towards like Iron River, and even up towards like Houghton. Slightly south of Houghton. Um, but yeah, Judy says, okay, hi, Kevin. All right, let's see. Leon says hi. What's up, Leon? Hope you're doing good, man. Glad to have you here. Oh, we got a new warning, y'all, out here in Kansas. Let's see. This is a new severe thunderstorm warning that just got issued for Kensington. Let's see, Athol. We have, let's see, Agra. Let's see, Kerwin included, Claudel, Cedar. Let's see that we actually have it for quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility there. We still have that one in effect here for areas south of Oakley, Nebraska, or sorry, Oakley, Kansas, sorry, for quarter size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. See, once again, south of Oakley here, north of Elkader, I think. I think that's how you say that. Elkader, maybe. So obviously you guys are inside that warning there for, maybe some small hail, maybe some gusty winds up to 60 miles an hour, being a possibility there. Of course, we still got our pretty strong thunderstorm out here towards the radar site, possibly capable of producing 1.5 5-inch hail, which is essentially ping pong ball size and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there. So heads up to that. Let's see here. Thank you, Andrew. Happy 4th to you and your family. Well, thank you, man. Happy 4th to you as well and your family. Let's see. How big of hail in Denver, and what is the chance for hail? Let's see here. So the hail threat today, we do have significant hail threats. Denver does not have a significant hail threat, so hail size should remain between quarter size and 2 inches in diameter. Um, and the probability of you having hail is 15% chance. So basically, every 25 miles, for example, Denver itself, we'll just say is about 25 miles across. So when in reality, let's see how tall is Denver. That actually works out pretty well. It's about 28 miles. So yeah, about every 25 miles by 25 miles. So basically, the entirety of Denver, there's a 15% chance that somewhere across Denver could see some large hail, maybe up to, once again, quarter to 2 inches in diameter at maximum. Let's see. Jenny says hi. Oh, what's up, Jenny? I thought you've been here for a while. Or maybe you have. Maybe you're just saying hi to someone else. Sorry. Anyways, but yeah, that is what we're looking at. How long am I streaming for? Probably a while. Yeah, probably a while for today. I don't plan on. Honestly, I mean, honest with you guys, I really don't have much planned for today. For the 4th of July, my mom's actually on a trip. And my stepdad's actually out at work right now, so I'm kind of just chilling here right now. Just kind of chilling here, hanging out. And I figured since, crazy weather's going on, I figured that, obviously, I'm going to be here for you guys while it's the 4th, and I'll, just hang out with y'all for today for a little bit. And obviously, to the people who's actually out there at parties and stuff like that, then I'll obviously let you guys know, um, if there's a warning or something, if you have any questions. Like I said, just feel free to let me know at any point in the stream, guys. Seriously. Once again, no matter what, like I said, we'll be here for you guys, no matter what. Let's see here. I really just want to know if it's spelled tornadoes or tornado. It's with the E. It's with the E. Let's see here. All right. So once again, heads up here towards eastern Omaha or northeastern Omaha. We got some severe thunderstorm warnings in effect here for up to quarter size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. It actually does look like that some of these storms actually are starting to really kind of gather themselves together here. They actually are starting to organize quite a little bit here. So we'll need to watch that, because, like I said, the models take this into a pretty strong line eventually. I mean, here's one of the models here. I'm going to show you guys. So this is the HRRR. This is the latest run that's run through here. This is brand new. Kind of has this long line of storms kicking off here. Once again, obviously a lot of thunderstorms in, Colorado, even southeastern Wyoming here. Let's see here for obviously Kansas and Nebraska. You guys are like in the main threat for today. Even Iowa. Like I said, anywhere in this dark green, guys, that's a chance for possible severe weather. I mean, this is including like Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, portions of Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, North, South Carolina, Virginia, Delaware, New Jersey. Let's see, Utah, Wyoming, Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma. Let's see, Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan. So a lot of areas, a lot of states here. I just named off a lot of those states. So if I named your state, somewhere in your state, there's a possibility for severe thunderstorms. Okay, so make sure that you're aware. But anyways, yeah, like I said, obviously, for today, we do have a, pretty widespread threat here overall. But once again, we do have a really large threat out there for, once again, a very large threat out there for severe weather. Once again, for like Kansas, Nebraska, even east central portions of Colorado, has a really big risk out there as well. So, like I said, we'll need to be looking out for that. Let's see here. Justin says, "Happy Independence Day." You as well, man. Saying thanks for the coverage. You are very much welcome. Yeah, I figured, like I said, I want to be live here for you guys. While you guys are out there, just to look over you guys. That way you have somebody looking over y'all for the weather across the nation. Like I said, obviously, we're going to be here for you guys to make sure y'all are aware that there is severe weather going on. And like I said, if there's any questions you might have, please don't hesitate. Let me know. And like I said, if you guys are curious about a certain location, give me the zip code of that location, and I will actually literally take that, and I'll tell you what you possibly can expect out of it. Absolutely. But yeah, let's see here. But right now, as the current moment goes, let's see. We're going to take a look here back at that one storm. So here in extreme western Nebraska, you guys, we have a really gnarly storm continuing to on go here. So this is, I believe, mostly rural areas right now, but or heading into mostly rural areas and what it looks like. But this is a pretty daggone crazy severe thunderstorm warning. Look at this: 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts, 2-inch hail, which is up to egg-size hail, and a possible tornado here. That is pretty crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let's see here. Rob says, what live lightning tracker would I recommend? I would personally recommend getting a weather station that does lightning detection. I have a Tempest weather station. If you look into that, obviously I'm not a sponsor or anything to them, which I don't really care about the profits, but um, we just care about helping out with you guys. Nothing's about profits. I don't care about any of that. But look at Tempest. They got some pretty cool stations to actually monitor lightning for you. Let's see here. Fat Girl Fact says 66007 fireworks and everything should be okay tonight or good tonight. Let me look. 66007. Let's see. This is for Kansas. Gotcha. Okay, so letting you know, there is actually a severe weather threat for you. It's a pretty small threat. It's nothing big. But it is saying that there is a possibility of maybe a couple of strong to potentially severe thunderstorms. I mean, right now on the radar, it is clear as can be. Let me actually pull up the models really quickly. Let's see, latest model. Just looking at for you. Let's see the computer model projecting the possible future here. Let's see. Honestly, yeah, I remember the last model showing this as well. I think you're good. It's not going to be like till really early from what it looks like that a little bit of a kind of maybe a possible MCS, this big cluster of thunderstorms rolls through. Maybe around like 1 to 3 in the morning, essentially. So if you're launching fireworks off after midnight, that would be a concern. But everything should remain okay until then. So, but you never know. The weather's rapidly, constantly changing, rapidly evolving. So, anyways, but that's that. Let's see here. Leon wants me to take a look here at 08611. All right, let's see here. And look at that real quickly. Let me pull this up for you. So 08611. This is across Trenton, New Jersey. Gotcha. So Trenton's actually under a. We actually did have a severe warning earlier. There's a cell to your south. As you may or may not know, you probably just got it. I think you did get impacted by this earlier, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, your threat is pretty much good to go. I mean, there's a chance for maybe a few thunderstorms out there tonight, but anything damaging or severe, nah, not really expecting anything too crazy. I think it should be relatively fine. Let's see here. What's the risk in Justin, Texas today? Let's see here. Justin, Texas. You got a marginal risk, my friend. So a small little chance there for some gusty winds, maybe up to 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and maybe some small hail up to quarter size possible. Um, but overall, oh, wow, look at that. Very well defined. This is what we call an outflow boundary. Y'all see that big noodle? So that's not a storm or anything. It's actually really strong winds. Or a lot of cold air, I should say, that's coming down from a thunderstorm and pushing out in a lot of directions here. So yeah, it could get windy there for a minute. It could get windy in a few minutes there. Maybe even a slight drop in temperatures. That could be nice for you. But overall, yeah, there's a possibility for maybe a few strong to potentially severe thunderstorms. But overall, once again, it's that's kind of what we're looking at. Let's see here. Cheryl wants me to take a look here at 29681. Thank you. You're very welcome. 29681. This is for South Carolina. You got a marginal risk out there, so that level 1 for the possibility of severe weather. Once again, the scale goes up to level 5. This is a level 1, which is, obviously the lower end of the spectrum, but it is still a possible risk for severe and possibly damaging storms. Very low probability though, 5% chance of you having that, so I wouldn't count on it really. But there is a chance for a few thunderstorms. Once again, a couple of them could be severe. It's possible. But overall, the probability is very low, I should say. So you should be relatively fine. Right now on the radar, there's really not much happening. Maybe a little bit of a little bit of showers and thunderstorms just north of you, but nothing too crazy. Let's see here, but yeah. Fat Girl Fact says, "Thank you. I'm hoping the kids can still see the fireworks." Yeah, well, I hope so. Absolutely. Let's see here. Mr. America says, "Hi, what's up, Mr. America? Hope you're doing good." Leon says, "Thanks, I appreciate it. You're very welcome." When will Wisconsin see real severe weather event? Rain. It's unknown right now. I don't see any threats over the next couple of days for you, other than today. Really, just a little marginal though. But yeah, not anytime soon. I don't see. Ricky says, "Thanks. Very welcome. Very very welcome." Let's see here. Chano wants me to take a look here at 40243. Gotcha. Let's see. 40243. Um, Kentucky. Wow, you are really close to where I live. Holy cow, you are like right next to me. Anyways, but yeah, we're good. What I was looking at though is there's actually a little bit of storms out there a little bit north of us. Or I should say a little bit northeast of us, towards like extreme northern Kentucky essentially. Um Now there's a possibility for a few thunderstorms out here today, but honestly, it is pretty low probability. I wouldn't count on it too much. Let's see here. Oh shoot, guys! Tornado warning in effect for Nebraska. Here we go. Tornado warning has just now gotten issued for Tarnov, Nebraska. Here. Let's see. This is for radar indicated threat here. Let's see. Radar indicated rotation. Okay. So the radar indicated threat means that there is, once again, there's been a little bit of rotation detected by radar here. Let's see. We're going to look at that velocity scan, look for that rotation. Okay. There's a little bit of rotation maybe there towards Tarnov. Tracking relatively eastward, kind of east, maybe slightly southeast here. But yeah, Tarnov, once again in East Nebraska, heads up to you. Tornado warning is now in effect here. Let's see, we still got that really gnarly severe thunderstorm warning too for Western Nebraska as well. For literally 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 2-inch hail being possible. So, double whammy. Actually, a triple whammy here because they do actually have a tornado possible tag on that cell as well. So, uh, between those two storms, they are pretty gnarly from what it looks like. Let's see here. Yeah, 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts, 2-inch hail is possible. So we'll need to keep it out there for that. Let's see here. Let me look. So we have Tarnov. Let's see, south of Creston. Let's see here. Radar indicated threat. So 34 minutes to go on that tornado warning there. Mr. Air says 7771, please. That's not a zip code, my friend. But anyways. But like I said, guys, seriously, if y'all have any questions, let me know. Once again, like I said, if you're just now joining, guys, we just got a tornado warning that's now in effect here, guys, for Tarnov, Nebraska. This is in the eastern side of Nebraska, northeast or kind of east central Nebraska, I should say, directly due north of Columbus, Nebraska. Okay. So we'll need to keep an eye out there for that. Once again, it's radar indicated, meaning that there's a possibility for obviously, a tornado. Obviously, in terms of radar indication, it means that there's been a rotation detected by radar. As of right now, there's no confirmation that this tornado exists, but there is rotation, and where there's rotation, there's a good chance for a tornado. So just make sure that you are in your shelter until further notice here. Main area impacted as of now is Tarnov. Let's see here. Also, yeah, mostly rural areas from what it says. So this tornadic thunderstorm will remain mostly over rural areas of northeastern, let's see here, Platte County, including the following locations of Tarnov. So, like I said, just make sure that you guys, if you're in Tarnov, Nebraska, make sure that you are in your shelter right now. Like I said, this is not a joke. This is a very serious situation here that is possible. Like I said, a lot of people, last thing they're thinking of right now on the 4th of July is a possibility for a tornado here. So heads up to y'all. Heads up, seriously. But anyways, Rabbit says, what's the risk in Cheyenne? Rabbit, can you give me a zip code for that, please? Yeah, zip codes work a lot easier. Just saying Cheyenne, there's probably more than one Cheyennes in the U.S., but that would be greatly appreciated. Let's see here. Correlation coefficient. Okay, yeah, nothing on CC drop, so there's no, as of now, once again, there's no detection of this thing on the ground yet. But like I said, just because it's not on the ground from what we know, just because we don't know if it's on the ground right now does not mean it's not. Okay, so that's something to watch out for. Let's see if we got a new warning out there somewhere. I want to say, I think that was this guy. Let's see. No, that wasn't that one. What are these? So we have, okay, here we go. Oakley. Yep, Oakley is now under a severe thunderstorm warning for half-dollar size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts here. I'm actually going to switch over to Dodge City radar. Yeah, we got a little bit of a cluster of thunderstorms here, kind of moving pretty slowly, actually. Yeah, moving northeast at 15 miles an hour. Honestly, that's actually gonna be a big concern, y'all. Is the fact that these storms are not moving fast. I mean, like I said, this storm's only moving at 15 miles an hour. So what the problem is with slow moving storms is the threat for flooding, because there's a lot of rain constantly falling over a single area. For slower the storm, the more longer rain's going to fall in one area, and then the more rain, the more flooding potential. So that in itself is a little bit concerning. So we'll need to watch out for even flooding concerns too towards those regions. Rabbit says 82001. All right, 8201. This is here in Wyoming. Gotcha. So, okay, so yeah, you have a slight risk here, my friend. So, you're kind of in that middle threat for severe weather for today. Now, right now, being honest with you, the radar looks pretty clear at the moment, but there is a chance later on this evening that we will possibly see some thunderstorms. And once again, a few of them could be strong to potentially severe out there, okay? So, just a heads up. Let's see here. Prepper says, fun fact, I just remembered in Barrow, Alaska, a high today is 42, and their weather forecast calls for possible snow on Friday. Holy cow. And a bean burrito costs $7.99 for one at the store. Wow. That's kind of random, but all right. Glad you remember that. Let's see here. Haunted says, I'm not sure if you've seen the size of wolf spiders in my basement. Last time I was down there, one, let's see, both of me tried to shake my hand. I'll think I'll take chances with the naders. Yeah. No, Haunted, the thing is that, today the good news is that there's really not a big threat for tornadoes. Um, yeah, really not a big threat for tornadoes. I mean, like I said, I'll go ahead and show you guys here. Like I said, it's just a little 2% chance, but we do have a real big chance there for, damaging winds and large hail. Let's see. Here's the tornado probability there, y'all. Like I said, it looks like a big smile, essentially. Just a 2% chance. Very, very low probability out there. Anyways, but we're gonna hop back over here to that tornado warning cell right now. Like I said, we actually do have a tornado warning in effect here for eastern Nebraska here for basically the next 30 minutes here. Still is radar indicated, meaning that the radar has picked up rotation, which there is a little bit of broad rotation here just east of Tarnov. So obviously, if you're there towards Tarnov, just make sure that you are in your shelter until further notice. Because, like I said, obviously, you guys are in that area. So, like I said, just a heads up for you. Let's see here. I have let's see, a chaser under the wall cloud. On that tornado warning, no tornado is on the ground, but large rotating wall cloud is close to dropping one. Wow, gotcha. Thank you, TRG. Let's see here. Reed is chasing. It's not surprising. I see where he bought some fireworks. Did any of you guys see that too? Yeah, Reed Timmer ended up buying some fireworks at a fireworks store. I think he was gonna launch them near the storms today. He's gonna do something with them. I mean, obviously light them off probably tonight, but if he's storm chasing, he'll probably do it like at night near storms. Would not advise it, but Reed is a different human being. You guys can probably agree with me on that one. But anyways, but yeah, once again, y'all, we got ourselves like I said, severe thunderstorm warnings in effect here for Oakley. Once again, 1.25-inch hail, so basically half dollar size hail, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts is possible. So Just heads up to you. Holy cow! Yeah, this is still going on, you guys. I'll tell you what, we're actually gonna drop over here. Yeah, we got a severe destructive. So this is a really gnarly storm out here. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, we're getting tons of reports on that cell there too. Let's see. Wow, got reports of flipped pivot at or Wyoming 154 and Road 60. Got reports of quarter size hail. Got reports of um, we got reports of actually literally golf ball size hail out of the storm too. So this is not a storm to mess with. Yeah, this is a pretty gnarly one. Let's see here. Towards areas south of Hubbard Corner. We'll need to watch out for those regions. Let's see here. Yeah, there might even be a little bit of rotation on that there. They do have a tornado possible tag on it as well. So like I said, this thing is capable of producing all hazards. Let's see, Reed's been chased for 27 years. Please don't try to light fireworks off in a storm. Reed's a different breed. Absolutely. Purpose of the group in Oakland. Let's see, Oakland, California. Gotcha. Let's see here. Been in two 7.0 magnitude earthquakes. Chased with cloud 9 tours in the 90s. Four different times. Cost 1,999 per 2 weeks. I will take tornado storms any day. Wow. So you did that during like prime time chasing days. I wasn't alive back then in the 90s, but almost. I mean, I was born in '02, but the 90s were like, yeah, the 90s were like prime time chasing days. Back when like radar was becoming pretty good and back whenever basically a big technological revolution. I mean, 90s were a big time in modern history. I mean, computers better and stuff like that. I mean, it's crazy. Wi-Fi, nuts. But anyways, but like I said, guys, once again, heads up, we got a tornado warning in effect here, y'all. Once again for Tarnov, this is south of Creston here. Once again, here towards Plate Center, we're watching out for this. Like I said, there's a tornado warning in effect here. Like I said, there's a radar indicated threat. Basically means that right now there's been a little bit of rotation that's been detected here. But like I said, in terms of hail, there's also a small chance for maybe some penny-size hail. So possibly some penny-size hail, and once again, there is a possibility there for a tornado as well. So we'll need to keep an eye out there for it. But as of right now, there's no confirmation of a tornado actually on the ground. But like I said, with that being said or not, it should not make up your mind and not go to shelter. You better be in your shelter regardless, if it's confirmed right now or not, because it's for your protection. It is honestly for protection there. Wow, that rotation's really tightened up. Holy cow, that thing! I think that thing might be ready to drop a tornado here. Let's see. Correlation coefficient here. Okay, I don't see anything on CC drop, so there's no confirmation still. But that is definitely rotating pretty good. So that green is basically winds moving this way, basically to the southeast perspective, and the red is moving this way to the northwest. So obviously there's a bit of rotation going on right here. And so that's where the tornado would likely be. If it did form. But right now, once again, still radar indicated here. So all we know right now is that it's just rotation. Let's see here. TRG says rotation super strong. Yes, it is. It's a low precipitation, awesome low precipitation wall cloud. Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't seen the images on it. I'm sure it's pretty gnarly though. I am sure of it. All right, let's see. We're gonna drop back over here, y'all, to back to the day one outlook here. See, it was crazy. I met Dr. Bluestein, who chased a huge mobile radar mounted on his flatbed truck. Now you have a cell phone. Yep, that you do. I'd still like to have my own radar. That'd be pretty cool. That's definitely been something I've always wanted to have, like, my own personal Doppler radar. Be pretty neat. Let's see here. Okay, so once again, we got some warnings out here towards Oakley. Once again, this is pretty much in pretty much kind of like northwestern Kansas here. For 1.25-inch hail, which is basically half dollar size, and maybe up to 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts here. TRG says the NWW Dow. That would be awesome. That would actually be really cool. Let's see here. All right, so once again, we still got that really gnarly cell out here as well. 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 2-inch hail. Literally really nasty stuff here. So 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts, 2-inch hail there, and the tornado possible tag on that. So we'll need to watch out for that. And like I said, speaking of tornado possible, we have ourselves still a tornado warning in effect here that we're watching. This is kind of like the subject of the hour or the subject of the moment right now. That rotation to me, it looks like it's gotten tighter. I would not be surprised if we have definitely a wall cloud, maybe a possible funnel, I'd even say. With that tight of rotation, it's a good possibility. Let's see here. So yeah, once again, we have 20 minutes to go there. Radar indicated threat, so we'll need to really be watching out for that. Once again, radar indicated means that just that the radar has picked up rotation right now. But like I said, as of now, there's no confirmation, but who knows? There could very well be a tornado on the ground right now out of the storm here. So just make sure you're inside of your safe spot here. Okay. The good news is it's mostly rural areas, so that's good. TRG says funnel on the tornado warning. Okay, so yeah, no, honestly, I'm not surprised due to that strong rotation that we do have here. So yeah, we got some pretty strong rotation out there. Let's see, they just issued a severe thunderstorm warning for that area too. Um, yep, they just issued another severe thunderstorm warning out there towards let's see, Plate Center. Let's see, Tarnov. Yeah, continuing there for another severe thunderstorm warning there. But obviously, right now the main concern is this guy, this tornado warning there. Let's see here. Finn the third says, let's see, 63028 throughout the week. Let's see here, 63028. So this is in Missouri. All right, so this is across. Let's see. Okay, so you're good, my friend. For today, there's a possibility for a few thunderstorms today, but honestly, they're probably not going to be anything too crazy. You're relatively fine. You should probably, like I said, maybe just a chance for a couple thunderstorms, but nothing more than that, really, my friend. So you should be relatively fine. Okay, so still radar indicated, y'all. Let's see here. Kenneth says, "Hey Andrew, question for you. 82001. Okay, let's see here. 82001, Wyoming. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, you, my friend, you got yourself a slight risk out there. Like I said, heads up to you. This extreme southeastern, it's extreme southeastern Wyoming. You are in the pretty big risk out there. Like I said, not too far to your northeast, there is actually a severe thunderstorm warning here. Um, they actually downgrade the hail a little bit on that one cell. It was once at 2 inches in diameter, now it's down to ping pong ball size, but they still kept the possibility for 80, yes, 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts being possible. And they kept that tornado possible tag on it. So that is that. Let me look here real quickly. See. Okay, new update. Nope, still radar indicated as of now. Let's go look at the velocity. I believe we're still on the same frame that we were a minute ago. This was at 538. So yeah, we're due for another radar refresh here in a second. Should pop up here pretty soon. There's a severe thunderstorm warning this morning. It was gnarly. I hear you. Let's see. Latest scan. Not saying it's completely gone, but it does look maybe a little bit better on the rotation side. But never know, as it could recycle. We'll watch it. Definitely we'll watch it. Let's see here. Back towards. Still got that cell going over that radar near Colorado Springs here. Currently warned for 1.25-inch. Wow, look at that. Oh man, that thing's got kind of a hook to it. Y'all see that? It looks like a shark tail. That is an inflow notch. It's a lot of warm air getting sucked into the storm here. Let's see. Velocity on that. Okay. I don't see any rotation, but you know what, guys? I seriously would mention that really watch out for that storm. Really keep an eye out there for the storm here, because like I said, this thing's kind of pulling a hook here. Let's see here, but yeah, pretty crazy. So we'll need to watch this guy really closely. There's also some really strong outflow boundaries with this storm here as well. You can kind of see those long lines there, y'all. Yeah, those are outflow boundaries. A lot of cooler air is being pushed around from behind the storm. That might even be a front. I don't know. I'll have to look at that later on, determine what it is. It's either a front or an outflow boundary, which they act pretty similar regardless of what it is. Let's see here. Chase said he's diving south, submerge, make a second air. Okay, gotcha. See lots of thunder. Yeah, I'm sure. See, likely about to be warned. Yeah, is that on that one cell? Just south of that current tornado warning here. Let's see. Um. Okay, so let's see here. So you talking about this severe thunderstorm warning right here? Yeah, that rotation could die out, and because of the merging, and then the bottom cell could go dominant here. It's very possible. I mean, we still got a little bit of rotation on that one tornado warning there. I mean, still should not, you're still not in the clear yet. But we might have a little bit of something trying to form here. I do have a tornado possible on that one too, so we'll watch that one closely. Let's see, quarter size hail up to, let's see, yeah, so quarter size hail up to $half size being reported, or possible, I shouldn't say, not reported yet, but possible out here towards portions of Kansas right now. Those warnings is popping off. We got a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings starting to pop up, y'all. Holy cow, we got even some in Vermont. Let's see here. Yeah, we got some severe thunderstorm warnings in Vermont, actually. Holy cow. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, quarter hail. Like I said, that's nothing too crazy, but the fact that they're getting warnings up there and they're not even in that severe weather risk, it just goes to show you that, no convective outlook's perfect. But anyways. But you should honestly really go off of the reports instead of the warnings, honestly. Because if it gets reported, then that's reported outside the outlook area. But if it's not reported, then, well, it still remains. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, like I said, Oakley heads up to y'all. Like I said, possibility there for quarter size hail up to $half size, and maybe, like I said, maybe just a little bit of gusty winds out there as well. Could be possible. Let's see here. Okay, we got western Nebraska. Let's see. Okay, so southwest of McGrew here. Cross Highway 71. Once again, this is for western Nebraska, y'all. Cross Highway 71 and Highway 88 towards, let's see, Hogback Mountain. We got a really, like I said, really gnarly storm out there for 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible. So 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts and the possibility there of, like I said, possibility there for, basically ping pong ball size hail too. So, and that tornado possible tag. So it's like, yeah, it's getting a little crazy. Let's see. Yep, south of the Tor. Gotcha. Yeah, I figured so. You know what? They actually got rid of that tornado warning. There you go. Yeah, that tornado warning is no longer in effect, y'all. So if you're out there and where that warning was, you're now in the clear, my friends. I just issued a new warning here for Norfolk here in Nebraska. A lot of lightning activity. Holy cow! Look at all that lightning detection. Lot of lightning activity on that cell. But anyways, but yeah, right now, basically quarter to $half size possible in terms of hail out of the storms. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust too is possible. So yeah, we'll need to look at that. See here, south of Scottsbluff, severe thunderstorm warning. Yep, that's the big one. Once again, still at 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Once again, we're talking over hurricane force winds possibly here, and also the possibility here for 1.5 inch hail. So really, Really, really large storm here, really gnarly storm there, capable of producing, wind-driven hail, and likely damage because of it, to windows, to sidings of houses, even injuries to animals outside. So bring your animals indoors, seriously. To animals outside, even yourself. Don't be outside during that. It's a pretty gnarly storm out there, I tell you what. Like I said, we actually do have a lot of reports on that cell as well, too. Not really recently, because I believe it's mostly in rural areas right now. But like I said, obviously, it is a very very strong storm, very very strong. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, we got a big cluster, y'all, starting to form here. So that's kind of what the models we're talking about. Maybe starting off as a cluster for an hour or so, and then just turn into this whopping line, this really big line of severe weather. Um, kicking off here across, a lot of the Central Plains here. I mean, once again, Nebraska, Kansas, and the big risk out there. Uh, Like I said, seriously, got to watch out for it. Got to keep an eye out there for it. We got a warning in southeast Missouri. For quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts there towards Eastwood and Fremont. Got a severe thunderstorm warning here, not far from St. Louis, Missouri. It's actually in Illinois though. Towards Bunker Hill and Shipman. This is right here for quarter size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Let's see. Got a severe thunderstorm warning here for eastern sides here of South Carolina. For penny hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts towards Hannon. Let's see here. Got one in New Jersey. Actually, two in New Jersey here. One actually near Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, nearby, mostly just east. This guy's for quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. One north of it's for penny size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Kind of towards like Union here in New Jersey, Oxford, New Jersey. But anyways, but yeah, that's that. We're gonna hop back over to Nebraska radar here. Yeah, we got this kind of big cluster, early stages of a line starting to pop off here. Let's see here. Can I check up on zip code of 56364? 56364. 56364. Okay, this is in Minnesota. Gotcha. Okay. So you're not in the risk for any severe thunderstorms, but I will tell you it's possible we could get a few showers. I mean, you can see right now there's actually a little bit of shower activity going on out there. Maybe a little bit of showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder. I mean, totally cannot be ruled out, but honestly, it's probably gonna be pretty quiet for the most part. Right now, it just looks nothing more than just a few harmless showers going through, but shouldn't last long, if anything. Sam says, look at the cluster of storms that have rotation. They look attracting. Yeah, let me actually look back on those guys on velocity scan. Let's see here. Okay. Honestly, oh wow, look at that. That right there, that's a bit of rotation. Yeah, we should watch that one. Let's see here. Okay, yep, definitely got to keep an eye out there for that. I would not be surprised if we did get a tornado warning at some point for this guy. Definitely, definitely, definitely would not be surprised. But yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye out there for it. Will I be live tomorrow? Possibly, yes. Yeah, most likely I will. I usually try to go live for at least an hour every day, severe weather or not. Like I said, if it's days where there's not severe weather, usually doing forecasts, but we've not had one of those days in forever. Like every day for the last over a couple of months, I'd say for at this point, or nearly a month or so. Constant somewhere in the U.S. weather, severe thunderstorms going on there. I mean, seriously, it's been very active last couple of months, really. I mean, really since like May, it seems, really late May. Yeah, obviously June was extremely active. We had a lot of coverage days in June. That's for sure. All right, let's see. Athol, we have let's see, Kenningson, we have let's see here, Smith Center. You guys are in a severe thunderstorm warning out here for the possibility of quarter size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility. So heads up to you. Let's see here. We have Oakley, quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust there for both of those guys. So we have Oakley. We have areas east of Russell Springs, essentially. So obviously heads up to that. See also southeastern Colorado got a bit of wow. I'm surprised that's not even warned. That storm was once warned for a while for 1.5-inch hail and also I believe 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. But why is this thing not warned right now? There is not a single warning on that. So, I mean, that thing is gnarly. I mean, got some really, really light blues there. I mean, that's literally showing likely some large hail in that storm right there, just off of that alone. I mean, seriously, that is yeah, that's crazy, y'all. That's pretty nuts. Okay, so heads up, that'll likely get warned again. It should, anyways. It should still be warned, honestly. Was that it? That's it. Holy cow! Yep, finally they warned it. 1.25-inch hail. Let's see here, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there. All right, so that's that. Let's see. All right, what about this guy? Have they updated you? Yeah, the big risk. Nope, still really kicking. So yeah, we still have that one really nasty storm out there, y'all, in western Nebraska at the moment. Like I said, obviously this guy is right here towards let's see, near Harrisburg, kind of just slightly north of Harrisburg is where the warning's at, south of let's see, south of Scottsbluff. Um and like I said, this guy is literally warned for 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts, 1.5-inch hail, and a possible tornado out there. So like it's yeah, pretty crazy. So once again, heads up to y'all out there. Seriously, it's definitely is a really gnarly storm. Like I said, there's actually been a lot of reports earlier on it for very large hail out of it. Yep, very large hail. Let's see here. What's going on? Oh, we actually got a severe thunderstorm warning in Florida. Look at that. Northeastern Florida towards St. Augustine, kind of just west of St. Augustine here. This right here is for quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, nothing too crazy. But overall, that is that. Let's see here. Nebraska. Yeah, we got some got a few severe thunderstorm warnings in effect out there. Wow, look at this one. 2-inch hail now. Holy cow. Yeah, this guy's really got up. So this all right, so guys, the storm out here in eastern Nebraska, right over Humphrey, and Creston here. This is now warned for literally 2-inch hail. It's about to expire, but I think they're probably gonna add that warning back, maybe. But it's literally warned there for 2-inch hail now. Uh, not really a damaging wind concern, because winds are expected to remain mostly under the severe threshold. Um, but obviously, in terms of hail, that seems to be like a big possibility there. So that's a pretty gnarly storm out there. So heads up. How's it looking in northwestern Kansas? Let's see here. Okay, so right now, northwestern Kansas, we have Oakley. Let's see here. Quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That's kind of all that's going on right now. Nothing too extreme. I mean, nothing really crazy, but like I said, obviously that is expected to really kick off over the next few hours. Once again, like I said, you guys actually have a pretty big risk out there. Let's see. What about northeast Kansas? Gotcha. So northeast Kansas, I guess you might be talking towards like Topeka area. We do actually have a pretty decent risk out there. But right now it is kind of clear. But like I said, over the next couple hours, that's going to start to change. Okay, so we'll need to watch out for that over the next little bit. By the way, guys, if you have not already, please hit that subscribe button. I just noticed we're literally one subscriber away from reaching 13,600 subscribers, y'all. Holy cow. Thank you guys so much for that. Super greatly appreciated. Like I said, we love you guys so much. So if you've not already, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and share this with your friends and family. Like I said, most important of all is sharing this, guys. Help get that word out there. It's greatly appreciated. It really, really is. Sandra says, thank you. You're very welcome. No problem. And like I said, if y'all have any zip codes either you want me to take a look at, like I said, if there's an area that you're a little concerned about, like I said, just let me know. We'll be here for you guys. Definitely will be here for y'all. Let's see here. Okay. All right, so y'all, storms out here towards Nebraska still. These guys, yeah, these guys are warned for actually really nothing too big, just up to quarter size hail and maybe up to wind gusts, maybe up there towards 50 miles an hour, possibly. But generally speaking, nothing too extreme. What's up, Penny? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. What time will Northwest Kansas be affected? Let's see here. Northwestern Kansas. Well, it really depends on where you're at in Northwest Kansas. But like I said, there actually is a little bit of activity kicking off right now. Okay. So it really just depends on where. Let's see here. Thanks, you're very welcome. Penny says 68104. All right, let's see here. Let me pull this up here. 68104. Here in Omaha, Nebraska. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, Omaha does actually have a pretty decent risk out there for today for possible severe weather. You guys are in a slight risk, which is at severe threat level. Like I said, you guys are in the severe threat level 2 out of 5. So, like I said, the maximum level for the day goes up to 3. And you're kind of in that middle threat for today. So obviously, you do have a pretty decent chance, about a 15% chance of seeing severe weather within 25 miles of your current location. So yeah, it's possible. What's the worst risk tomorrow? We have a slight risk tomorrow. What's up, Caden? Hope you're doing good. Let's see. Saunders says Oberlin, Kansas. Gotcha. Let's see here. Let's see. Oberlin. Let's see here. Kansas. Here we go. Okay, yeah, you're in the enhanced risk, my friend. You got the big risk out there. Let's see. Models. I'm gonna pull up the HRRR real quickly. Let's get to see the latest computer model here. Let's see here. So out there towards you. Oh wow. So it shows some storms kind of getting near you. I mean, obviously throughout this evening. But it kind of shows like this cluster of thunderstorms hitting you kind of early in the morning. Maybe or sorry, late this evening. Maybe around like 11 p.m. or so, possibly. Caden says, "Could I check on 51239?" Of course. Let's see here. Let me pull that up real quickly. Let's see, 5123. Gotcha. This is for Hall, Iowa. For a marginal risk out there. Okay, so you got a little shot for possible strong to severe thunderstorm activity. Right now the storms are to your south. So, like I said, yeah, later this evening, there is a possibility that we could get a few strong to severe storms out there. Absolutely. Absolutely. See, okay, these guys in that area are still warned for quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts mostly. So right now they're kind of normal severe thunderstorm warnings, but like I said, over the next couple hours, things are going to really start popping off here. Expected to anytime now. Let's see here. TRG says, well, I got to go kick off the 4th of July. You have a great day. Happy 4th of July. You as well. Sandra says, thank you very much. You're very welcome. Caden says, okay, thanks. Gotcha. Yep. You're very welcome. No problem. No problem, y'all. Yeah, at some point today, I'd like to do some fireworks. I do have some fireworks here, but I wanted to be live with you guys for a couple hours, so that's what I'm here for, y'all. I'm here to make sure you guys are up to date, make sure you guys are ready to go in case if warnings issued or something. Anyways, let's see here. Prepper says, let's see. Be back later, Andrew. Uh, got you on the background. Just fed my neighbor's three cats can of tuna, leftover scrambled eggs. Now they're using me as a pillow. Ha, I got you. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm glad you're here, though. Thanks for hanging out with us, y'all. I'm going to fireworks tonight if it doesn't storm. Gotcha, Caden. Sounds nice. Yeah, I got some fireworks here that I have. I could light off here for lay it off here tonight. Jenny says life is good. It is, other than when we get severe thunderstorms on the 4th of July. I mean, but that's what I'm here for. That's my job. Let's see. Okay, so Oakley, you guys are no longer in that severe thunderstorm warning here. South of Oakley, though, we got a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there. Let's see here. Also, southeastern Colorado. Yeah, I got a pretty strong storm out there towards Ordway and Sugar City in Colorado. I personally think that is stronger than half dollar size hail. That is one heck of a hail core, and the radar is really not far away either. I mean, the radar is right there. I mean, it is right on that storm. So I would definitely say at least ping pong ball size out of that storm there. But they have it warned for half dollar size and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts there. But anyways, let's see. But yeah, still don't got any tornado warnings as of now. Cross your fingers. Let's hope it stays that way. We did have one here a little bit ago that did get canceled finally, so we don't have to worry about that one anymore right now. Um, but like I said, we are starting to see this big cluster of thunderstorms starting to fire off here across Nebraska, y'all. So it is starting to kick off here out there towards like northeast Nebraska, starting to kick off there. Let's see here. Also got a few there in Kansas starting to pop off, but nothing too crazy out there. So a little update on this guy. Oh wow, look at that. They brought down that storm from like that storm is severely weakened. They brought that thing down from 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 2-inch hail to now 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter size hail. So that is a lot better. Looks like we have a warning out here in actually southeast Missouri, a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here. So southeast Missouri there towards Eastwood, severe thunderstorm warning in effect for 9 minutes to go. Quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts is possible. Let's see here. Also got one here in New Jersey, right next to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, actually, including some of the eastern side of Philadelphia, kind of towards like Camden. You guys are inside that severe thunderstorm warning here for quarter size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility. So that is that. Let's see. But yeah, right now we have 15. Looks like 15 warnings. Yeah, 15 severe thunderstorm warnings right now. So they're really starting to kind of take off here. So we're gonna need to watch them for a little bit. Let's see here. Um, honestly, I would even say that these storms might approach Omaha at some point. I mean, Omaha is actually in the risk out there. I mean, Omaha does have a pretty decent severe weather risk out there, so we'll need to watch out for my Omaha friends out there. Zero says, "Can I check on 38313?" Of course. See here, 38313. Across portions of Tennessee, gotcha. All right, so yeah, you're not any concern of any severe weather today. Not too far to your west though. There is a marginal, but you, my friend, specifically are out of the risk for severe thunderstorms today. Not saying that there won't be any severe thunderstorms or any thunderstorms in general, but um, severe thunderstorms, damaging thunderstorms, not expected. Not expected to occur near you, so you should be good. Let's see here. Okay, we got severe thunderstorm warnings in effect here for Hoxie. This is actually a new one, I will think. Right here towards basically kind of northwestern Kansas here. 1.25-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts possibility for the next 37 minutes. So once again, heads up to y'all out there. It's a new warning they just now issued not too long ago. But yeah.
that is what's going on there. Let's see. New warning got issued somewhere. They got rid of the one in southeast Missouri. That's no longer there. Another new warning just got issued here too. Oh, there it is, right there, south of Oakley, or is it this guy? Yeah, no, it's this one right here, west of Oakley, towards Monument. Golly, holy cow, we're getting a lot of the warnings now getting issued here. All right, so this is up to ping pong ball size hail now, y'all. Storm here in eastern Nebraska. New warning out there, so we'll need to keep an eye out there for it. Let's see here. Can I tell me about Middle Georgia? Middle Georgia, yeah, Middle Georgia does have actually a marginal, like I said, pretty decent sized marginal risk out there for possible severe weather. Got a lot of a lot of thunderstorms popping off here. So obviously, heads up, a couple of those could be severe. Right now, there's not any severe warnings out there. But anyways, so I see the new warning out towards Sioux City, Iowa, issued a few minutes ago. I did not, but it's really not anything crazy, really. Not even any for yeah. So, good news is it's not really for anything hail related. I mean, there's a possibility of maybe some small hail up to quarter, or sorry, up to penny size. And like I said, maybe 60 mile per hour wind gust, but really nothing. Yeah, nothing too crazy. But anyway, wow, look at that. That is a really big severe thunderstorm warning they just issued for southern Wyoming. Holy cow. Wow. All right, so penny size hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts for the next 65 minutes, so literally over an hour. Am I good to freak out since the storm is coming my way? I was supposed to swim today after dinner, but now I most likely can't. Penny, give me a zip code again. I'll let you know. So yeah, we're starting to get a lot of warnings out here for eastern Nebraska getting issued. That line is starting to really kind of take shape here. It definitely is trying to take a little bit of shape here. Jenny says, "Say, everyone." Yeah, absolutely. BRB. All right, sounds good, Jenny. Let's see here. But guys, I do plan on getting off here in a little bit here. Like I said, I've already been live here for over 2 hours ago, or over 2 hours now. So here in a little bit, I'm probably gonna head off here because I'm gonna light some fireworks off tonight. Maybe grill out something. So I'll probably do something myself. Let's see here. Davida, Davida. I'm so sorry. Could I please check on 66088? Let's see here. 66088. Sounds familiar. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, you're in the marginal. If I haven't already checked your area. But right now, yeah, things are clear right now, my friend. Later on this evening, though, there's a possibility that we could get a few severe storms. It's possible. So, yeah, we'll watch it. Let's see here. Okay, we got Jacksonville. So south of Jacksonville, Florida, guys. Actually, right near St. Augustine. Got to keep an eye out there for. See, Davida. Sorry if I still said it wrong. See, Connor wants to take a look here. 66846. Let's see here. 66846. Cross Kansas. Okay, yeah. Margin risk for you. Let's see. Yeah, right now there's a little bit of storm activity to your south, but right now it's pretty clear across your location. It's a possibility that some of those will increase in activity over the next couple hours. So keep an eye on it on the radar at least. Let's see here. Jim wants to see is 22602 good. Let's see here. Not 66. 22602. 22602. Sorry. This is for Virginia, Winchester. Wow, I'm actually very familiar with this area. I have family that lives right next to this area. But yeah, no, we're good out there. You're good to go. We are essentially pretty much good. Not anything really on the radar either, except to the south. But for you, you're clear. You're good to go. Let's see here. Got named after my dad. Oh, I got you. Jim says howdy. What's up? I have a bad feeling about Cheyenne, Wyoming. Why is that, Rabbit? Why is that? I mean, right now you guys are pretty much clear to go right now. Maybe a little bit of showers to your southeast, but really not much. Yeah, really nothing too crazy right now. So should mostly be fine. Let's see here. Penny says my friend still lives in the city, so me and him are naturally freaking out because it's coming to Omaha. My grandma already knows, and is somehow calm with monster storm coming right at us. See here, Omaha, Nebraska. I mean, right now you're fine. Don't get me wrong. Right now you're fine. This guy though, it's moving very slow. I mean, this guy's only moving. Let's see here at 20 miles an hour, so it's barely moving. But it is moving slightly southeast towards Omaha. I mean, it'll take hours and hours. If this storm can even live a couple hours, it'll be a while before it gets there. Um, unless we get like a storm popping up over Omaha here soon. But anyways, let's see. Chris Gamer says hello. What's up, Chris? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope all is well with you. But yeah, no, this we're starting to get some serious activity starting to pop up, y'all. Um, out here in eastern Nebraska. So we'll watch out for that. What's up, Florida weather? Hope you're doing good, man. But yeah, no, this big cluster is starting to really kind of starting to take shape here in northeast Nebraska. Let's see here. All right, so got a cell an isolated thunderstorm out here towards kind of north central Kansas, popping off here. See for wow, look at this guy, 1.75-inch hail. Holy cow, that's literally golf ball size hail. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts there once again for north central Kansas out here towards towns of Cedar. We have Claudel, see Kerwin, Kenningston, Smith Center included there. So yeah, heads up to you guys. Very nasty storm. Southwest of that, we have Hoxie and another severe thunderstorm warning here. Hoxie, Moreland. You guys are in a warning here for 1.25-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So yeah, heads up to you. And southwest of that, got a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings out there for both 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and half-dollar size hail, kind of towards Monument, south of Oakley, basically in west central Kansas there. So, anyways, at least it's slow. So I have a chance I can swim since it might not survive. Possibly, possibly. I might have thunder on Friday. Gotcha. Saunders says thank you for doing this live stream. You're welcome. No problem. Let's see. You streaming July 7th? Possibly, depending on what's happening. Florida weather says, am I sick? No, I'm not sick. It's actually probably because I'm slightly congested, but also using a new mic, so that's why. Because, like I said, I'm actually using my laptop right now, y'all. I don't even know if any of you guys noticed, but yeah, I'm actually using my laptop. Looks the same, but because I have people downstairs, and plus it's pretty uncomfortable. So I decided I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get this on my laptop and strain a little bit. Let's see here. Penny says most likely, yeah, I might stay up to keep an eye on the system on the Weather Channel app. Gotcha, Penny. Gotcha. Yeah, as long as you stay updated, that's all I ask for. Obviously, I obviously recommend you watch us for reasons. I mean, I can make sure that you're okay, but just as long as you're staying up to date with the weather, that's all I care about. We're getting a lot of warnings being canceled, a lot of warnings being issued. Let's see, we got one out here towards northwestern Colorado. Let's see, quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. Jim says, "What's that sound?" That's the sound of a new warning being issued. Anytime you hear that alarm sound, yeah, anytime it makes that noise, it means that there's a new warning that just got issued. Let's see here. I hope we don't get hit that bad. Yeah, me either. Let's see here. A watch or a warning? Those noises are warnings. Yeah, I have them off for watches. We do have a pretty big watch though. A couple of watches actually make up a pretty large area. Literally from I believe Iowa all the way down to Colorado. So yeah. Let's see here. What's that Jim? That's funny. That three. Winter storms coming for 80807. We got upgraded to an enhanced risk. There's let's see, is there much of a tornado risk? Sarah, the good news is that there's not much of a tornado risk for today. But let's see here for you. Anyways, you said for 80807. 80807. Okay, across let's see, Colorado. Yep, you are in the enhanced risk. Right there in the middle of it. So let's see here. So your tornado probability here out there. Let's see here. Let me pull up the, or not that. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up the day one outlook here. So tornado probability is actually a 2% chance out there for you. I mean, you're barely in that 2% chance. So it's very, very low probability. In terms of damaging winds, you actually have that moderate, or sorry, not moderate. I was thinking red because of moderate. No, this is actually still that enhanced risk area. So we still have that enhanced, threat for damaging winds. Actually, that significant hatch risk area for possibly some damaging wind gusts. I'd say 70 to 80 mile per hour plus could be possible out of some storms. Um, and of course, whenever it comes to hail out there, you're actually right inside that significant hail threat as well. Possibly seeing some really large hailstones, maybe up to 2 inches in diameter or larger. It's possible. Anyways, let's see here. Florida says I got some good pictures of some clouds yesterday. I was spending time playing football with my dad, and a sea breeze collided on top of us, sparking up a stationary line of storms. Gotcha. That's cool. Yeah, that sea breeze really does cause those daily thunderstorms out there. Jim says, "How do I become a member?" So you click that dollar icon in the bottom right. You should see it. I think that's how you do it. Pretty sure. Actually, no. There's a thing that says join. Yeah, there's a thing that says join under our channel. So look for a button that says join, and that's it. But anyways, let's see here. But that's that. Let's see. Saunders with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. It's actually the first super chat we got of the stream. Thank you so much, Saunders. Very sweet of you. That's super nice of you. Thank you so much, Saunders. Big, big thank you. But anyways, that's that. We're gonna go ahead and hop y'all back over here to back to the day one outlook here. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we're starting to get some more of those storms popping off here. So we do actually have a severe thunderstorm warnings out here in effect, guys. Let's see for areas east of Phillipsburg. So this includes obviously this is right here, guys. This is in the state of let's see, I believe that's no, that's Kansas, north central Kansas here. So this is for areas towards let's see, Cedar. We have Claudel. Let's see here, Cedar, Claudel. Let's see, Kerwin. Let's see, Kensington, and Athol here. That's that. Florida weather says I would donate, but I can't find a lot. Don't worry about it, Florida. It's all right. Like I said, I'm not in it for the money. It definitely does help out, though. Trust me. But like I said, it's about making sure y'all are safe out there. I'm honest with it. Seriously. I've never been into the sponsors or anything like that because I just while other people are trying to make money, which I mean, I don't blame them. I mean, I have to make a living too, but it's like main concern is just making sure you guys are all right. Actually, look at that. They just upgraded that hail threat from golf ball to now 2 inch hail or 2 inch in diameter now. So that's basically up to egg size hail. Hen egg size possibly. Jim says I can't find join. Go to our main channel homepage and you'll see it. Yeah, it's on our main channel homepage. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, we got a little bit of a cluster still popping up. Really is starting to mature. Let's see here, towards Oakley, towards Monument, 1.25-inch hail, so that's basically half dollar size, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. As of now, this little cluster in southwestern, you know, yeah, or sorry, not really southwestern, kind of like northwestern, Kansas is, still nothing extreme, but eventually, like I said, it could get pretty gnarly. Holy cow! Look at that. They upgraded that one warning, y'all. Towards all right. So La Junta, Colorado. Heads up to you guys. There's actually a pretty strong storm that's heading out there. Um, pretty strong storm that's actually heading in that general direction. Like I said, actually 1.75-inch hail. So that's literally golf ball size hail possible, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility. So that's that. Let's see here. We have Cheyenne. So yeah, you guys still have a warning to your west, very far to your west here for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny size hail being possible. So really nothing too worrisome, I should say. We got the storm south of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, actually in the state of New Jersey. Wow, look at that, 70. Holy cow, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts now, and quarter size hail. Now that's pretty crazy. Can't live without a weather radar or radio or weather app nearby me. I trust me, I get it. I absolutely hear ya. Um. Anyways, let's see here. Yeah, I got a few storms out here. Yeah, 1.75-inch hail. Holy cow. Let's see here. Still can't find join in your homepage, so no Wednesday or Friday. What? No Wednesday or Friday? Okay. Oh man, I just got lightning detection on my. Uh-oh. My personal weather station has reported lightning apparently. Let me check on that. Oh, probably out of this guy. Yep, that's right next to me. Holy cow. All right. What about Eaton, Colorado? Let's see here. Is that EATON? Yes, EATON. Let's see here. Eaton, Colorado. Okay, so you guys are in the slight risk out there. Basically just north, yeah, kind of north of Denver. Right. Okay, so there's a little bit of showers and storms just north of you. Yeah, a little bit just north of you here. But not anything severe right now. It might go severe here in a little bit. Like I said, obviously you guys are in that risk out there. So a few severe storms, a few strong to severe storms is definitely a possibility out there. So that is essentially what we're looking at. But yeah. Once again, y'all, like I said, we're watching the biggest risk areas. Looks obviously here for Kansas, South Central, Nebraska. Here, we're going to keep an eye out there for. So we got a bit of severe thunderstorm activity that is starting to pop off here now. A bit of discrete activity too. Like I said, actually up to golf ball size hail possibly. So getting pretty crazy. Let's see, Proxy. What's up, Proxy? Hope you're doing good. Happy 4th of July to you. Let's see, member for 10 months. Holy cow, Proxy. Has it really been 10 months? It's almost been a year, Proxy, since you've been a big part of this channel. We love you so much, Proxy. Happy 4th to you. So, so proud to be a supporter. The best weather stream on YouTube. Congrats on continued growth and success, Andrew. Thank you so much, Proxy. We love you so much. Hope you have an amazing 4th yourself, and I'm glad you're here. Also, Scott with a $3 super chat. Thank you so much, Scott. Guys, seriously, thank y'all so much. We love y'all. Very, very sweet. Like I said, it's not about the money, anything like that. It's about making sure that you guys are well prepared. I mean, seriously, I could go with or without the money, the donations. I mean, honestly, that is how I make my money. That is how I live. But like I said, it's not about that. It's always about just, you know, hanging out with you guys and just making sure that you guys are aware of the situation, you know? I mean, because like I said, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that just doesn't understand, doesn't know really what's going on right now, you know? They're probably too busy on, you know, cookouts, fireworks, stuff like that, which I mean, I don't blame them. You know, obviously it's go for it. It's the time to do it, but obviously in terms of in terms of things like you know, severe weather, well, that's the last thing on people's minds right now is that like seriously. Let's see here. Ren says hello. What's up, Ren? Hope you're doing good. People already shooting off fireworks. Oh, wow. Jenny says peace and love, fam. Absolutely, Jenny. Oh my gosh. Proxy. A $50 donation. Oh my gosh. Fox. Holy cow. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, that sticker is so suiting to Proxy. I see why you picked that one. Oh my gosh, Proxy. Thank you so much. That is super nice of you. Big shout out goes to you, Proxy. We love you very, very much. Thank you so much, Proxy. So much. That's very sweet of you. We love you, Proxy. Let's see here. Andrew be getting new equipment with the W. No, I'm probably gonna use it for groceries and stuff. Because, you know, after all, I do gotta eat to survive. No, anything helps, y'all. Seriously, like I said, once again, it's not about the donations or anything, but it really does help. Proxy, we love you. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you. Is there anything happening in Pennsylvania? Let's see out here. Pennsylvania right now. Pennsylvania does not have a risk for severe weather today. Um, However, there's a chance for a few thunderstorms. I mean, you can look at the radar right now. I mean, there's a few little pop up showers and storms. Holy cow, we're getting a lot of warnings given issued. Yeah, by the way, that little beep that y'all hear, that is the warning. Every time that goes off, that means a new warning just got issued. So I would probably have to turn it off for like a moderate risk or a high risk day. That golly, that'd be crazy. I want to take a moment to show you guys. Doesn't that slight risk look like a seal or a duck or something? Some type of animal? Do you see that? Oh my gosh, look at that. The orange is like a wing. The enhanced risk is like a wing. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. But yeah, but back to Pennsylvania. Yeah, there's nothing going on right now. Not expected to be anything damaging or severe. Let's see. We're gonna take a look at yeah. So there you go, guys. That kind of that line is starting to pop off in Kansas now. See here. Yeah, they are starting to get pretty strong too. Up to yeah. So golf ball to 2 inch hail possibly. Kick it off. Yeah. By the way, guys, if you're wondering why I don't have my camera on, I actually turned it off because I'm actually live streaming on my laptop. Did you guys even know that? I want you to be honest with me. Did you know I was actually streaming away from my main computer? Like I literally turned it off because I'm like I'm literally laying down in bed right now doing this with you guys because there's actually people downstairs, you know, doing stuff, and I wanted to be live for you guys, so I decided I'm gonna go live for y'all. See, Jim says I want to be member, but it's money. Yeah, I hear you. Trust me, I get it. But like I said, don't worry about it. It is all right. Let's see here. All right, so Colorado Springs, it looks like you guys are getting ready to get another storm out there. Um, yeah, you guys are going to get another storm out there. 1.25 inch hail. Let's see here. Maybe even up to 50 mile per hour wind gusts, possibly too. Does seem to be a possibility. So obviously, we'll keep an eye out there for that. You know, also even another storm popping off here towards northeast regions, northeast of Colorado Springs, actually. So we'll need to watch out for that. Let's see here. Yeah, Denver right now is looking pretty good, actually. You know, Denver, Colorado is not looking like anything too crazy. Let's see. Scott, dude, thank you so much. Scott just gifted a membership. Holy cow. Thank you so much there, Scott. Greatly appreciated. Let's see here. Make merch. The duck storm says George or seal. Probably not. Probably not gonna do that. Speaking of, yeah, our limited time baby cell shirt's getting ready to go away. Like I said, I was only keeping that out for about a week or so. That's crazy. But thank you so much, Scott. Really appreciate it. All right, let's see here. But I do tell you what, that is a one heck of a big severe thunderstorm warning in effect there for Wyoming. I mean, like literally for kind of south central, almost southeastern Wyoming here. Um, like I said, literally for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny size hail out there. So, I mean, it's not really for anything too significant, nothing for anything too crazy, but it is actually it is actually a pretty large warning. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see here. In western Colorado, we got a storm out here towards areas west of Meeker. This is Meeker, Colorado. Mostly rural areas, though. Really not in anywhere of any impacted areas. I mean, there's probably only like one or two people who lives in this area. I mean, I don't even see any buildings out here, really. But anyways, but like I said, obviously quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. It is possible. It's possible out of that storm there. So, see, Wyoming will be fine. They have the least amount of people. Oh yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, but once you start moving into like the Kansas, Nebraska, like I said, at that point, Kansas, Nebraska, that starts to get a little bit more populated out there. All right, so a little update, y'all, on the discrete cell in north central Kansas. Like I said, we have a storm out here towards Cedar, Kansas, Kerwin. Let's see here, Kenningston, Athol here. This is for 2-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. This expires here in 10 minutes. Wow, look at that. Emergency management. Ping pong ball to golf ball size hail has been reported around, let's see, Kensington over the past hour. So this is not only just like a radar saying that there's large hail, this has actually been confirmed. Holy cow, that's some large hail. No wonder why they bumped that up to 2-inch hail. That's not surprising. Let's see. All right, so west of Omaha, Nebraska, we do got a storm that's popping off here. Shows a decent amount of lightning activity out there. Let's see, quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust seems to be the thing here. Um, but anyways, but yeah, that is that. Also towards Sioux City, Iowa, too. A new warning just got issued. Let's see, is that Iowa? Yep, Sioux City, Iowa, just south of that. South of Sioux City, Iowa. Let's see here, 9 minutes ago. Gotcha. Let's see, Scott. Thank you so much, dude. Gifting another membership. Trying to give Jim a membership. Jim, make sure you have memberships on. You have to turn that on in settings, by the way. But that's very sweet of you, Scott, for trying to do that. I wish I could give memberships to people, but I can't. It Yeah, there's nothing I can't just like add somebody to membership. I would if I could, but I can't. YouTube won't allow it. Um, yeah, I mean, it's I wish I could. Let's see here. All right, so south of Topeka, we're back in Kansas now. Let's see, we got two cells popping off here towards Eureka and Yates Center. Um, at the moment, really nothing too severe or nothing severe out of these guys. However, they are in the environment where they could eventually become severe from maybe some small hail, maybe some gusty winds, possibly. Not really any tornadic activity out there, at least, so that's good. Once again, tornado probability is pretty low, pretty low for today. But we got a shot for really large hail and extreme damaging wind gusts. Once again, maybe up to 70, 80 plus could be possible in terms of miles an hour. So it could get pretty hefty there. That's for sure. Let's see. Scott did it again. Say last try. Ah, Scott, man. Gifted one. Last one was to let's see. Gifted to Brandy. Congrats, Brandy. Thank you so much, Scott. Once again, really appreciated. Scott's sorry for spam. You're not spamming, dude. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's try here in Nebraska. Let's see here. So we got quarter size hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts out towards Osceola. This is not Osceola, not Osceola, Florida. This is not for Osceola, Florida. This is for Osceola, Nebraska, eastern Nebraska for Silver Creek. Another warning for Monroe. See Tarnov. Yeah, we covered Tarnov earlier with another storm. Um, yeah, quarter size. All these guys are for quarter size hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts right now. So that in itself, everything's okay at least. Let's see. They updated the warning there. Still 70 mile per hour wind gusts, y'all, out there on that storm directly south of Philadelphia. Collingswood, let's see here, Haddon in eastern Philadelphia basically is under a severe thunderstorm warning for 70 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter size hail. So, yeah, very, very strong wind gusts is quite possible out of that storm out there. Big heads up. Got a storm out here in southeast Colorado popping off here, heading towards La Junta Village. Not just La Junta Village, La Junta. They upgraded the hail up to 2 inches in diameter, y'all. So now we're talking possibly up to egg size hail possible. So heads up to you out there. Also, cannot forget about the possibility there of 60 mile per hour wind gusts being a possibility too. So heads up there. Also, Colorado Springs here too. Got a warning about to expire, 5 minutes to go, but there is a cell. This guy is tracking, I believe, into Colorado Springs. So, yep, it is. It's going right there towards Colorado Springs. So heads up to you guys, as you guys will likely be impacted by this. Likely lots of lightning activity too. So, let's see, a lot of flash flood warnings in country, especially Missouri. I hear you. I hear you. Let's see here. But anyways, let's see. So once again we have Denver. Once again, Denver is in the risk there. But in terms of in terms of right now, any activity that's ongoing, really not expecting anything too crazy as of right now, because it is pretty clear. It is pretty clear. Oh, there we go, Jim. Finally got it, man. There you go. Thank you so much, Scott. Once again, dude. That's very sweet of you. Jim, out of all luck, there you go, man. There's your membership. That's luck right there, man. That's some serious luck. I mean, out of like 90 people, 95 to 100 people that's watching right now. Wow, dude, you got real lucky with that there, Jim. Congrats, man. Congrats. That's awesome. Let's see here. Penny says it's time to stuff my face. Maybe when my family's done, they'll feel enough to swim. If the system dies before getting to Omaha. Yeah. No, I would honestly, watch it. Still for Omaha, because like I said, I mean, you do have a slight risk after all. I mean, there is actually a, like I said, that the thunderstorms, they're heading it, they're getting closer to Omaha, but it's going to take hours, if it can even hold up for hours. Which I mean, it's possible. It's possible. Let's see, new warning somewhere. Oh, I didn't mean to do all that. Anyways, Scott says Jimmy broke the bank. That's funny, Scott. Yeah, sorry about that, bro. All right, so let's see here. Severe thunderstorm warning, 1.25-inch hail and 60 mile per hour wind gust there. So we have Hoxie and let's see here, Moreland. Gotcha. Joey says, "Yeah, I'm in Omaha. I'm not worried. I need a nice supercell or something." Oh, I hear you, Joey. Joey's sorry. Yeah, no, I hear you, man. I hear you. Penny says, "Kinda, yeah. I just want to swim." Oh, I hear you. I'd like to swim too, but I wish I had a pool. That'd be nice. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really doing much for this 4th of July. My mom's she's all the way in New Mexico right now. Uh, I'm basically just here alone in Kentucky. I really don't have much to do right now, so I figured it's like, well, everyone else is, you know, cooking out, all that fun stuff. It's like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna live stream with you guys and just, get that word out there and let people know what's going on. Let's see. Colorado says, by the way, La Junta is pronounced La Junta. I had a feeling that was saying that wrong, and I'm pretty sure I remember it being La Junta, Colorado. Thank you, by the way, dude, for letting me know about that. Yeah, thank you so much, man. Seriously, anytime you guys can correct me on it, I will seriously take that offer because when it comes to the pronunciations of names, I mean not just town names but people's names, I am terrible at it. I might be good at weather forecasting and weather tracking, but I am terrible at name. I'm terrible at name calling and stuff, or not really name calling. That's not what I mean. I mean like name pronunciation stuff. It's terrible, absolutely terrible. Looks like Sioux City's starting to get hit by a thunderstorm out there. Oh, speaking of, they just got a warning. There you go. See here, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, penny-sized hail. So that's that. Let's see here. Warning out there for Columbus, south of Columbus too. George says I'm doing sparklers tonight. I got you. I might actually do some bottle rockets and stuff tonight. I do have a little bit of bottle rockets. I might go outside and try to do. But anyways, like I said, obviously we're paying attention here to La Junta. Storms heading down towards that region. They significantly downgraded that. That's good. They went from 2-inch hail to now 1.25 inch. So it's basically from egg size hail to $half size. So it's got downgraded quite a bit. That's good. How's Ohio for tomorrow? Ohio's good actually. Yeah, Ohio's not expecting anything severe weather-wise for the next 3 days, so should be good. See, my cats are wanting food and are currently right beside me being cute. Oh, a lot of people don't like cats, and I don't know why. They're cute. They are. Let's see here. Anyway, but yeah, no, Ohio should be pretty much good to go. So, if you're worried about Ohio, you shouldn't be. You're right. Let's check on down here. Okay, so they still have that warning for Philadelphia or South Philadelphia, I should say. Let's see for Deptford. Let's see here, Lindenwood. Sorry, Lindenwold. I think it is Lindenwold, maybe. Anyways, but yeah, that is what we are seeing here. But yeah, let's see here. Oh, Ohio doesn't have tomorrow's. This is Jim. Oh my gosh. Florida weather says I'm back. What's up, man? Welcome back. How long have I been live for? Let's see here. Let me figure this out. How long have I been live for here? I want to say, oh wow, holy cow! I've been live for almost 3 hours now. Golly, golly. 3 hour coverage on the 4th of July. Actually, technically 4 hour coverage because we did a hour streaming this morning for you guys on forecast. Goodness. But like I said, I hope you guys are having an amazing 4th. And like I said, I honestly do owe a really big thank you to our donators today, y'all. Let me go ahead and give you guys a big shout out. I have to. Like I said, I really believe that you guys need a big shout out. So Saunders, thank you so much, dude, for ma'am or sir, um, for the donation. Very sweet of you. Thank you absolutely so much. And then you have Proxy. Proxy, you are amazing. Thank you so much for all your help. I mean, not just now, but I mean for as long as you've been here. I mean, you've been super nice, super sweet. I really owe you one, Proxy. I mean that's an understatement. I literally seriously owe you. So if you have anything you need help with or anything, let me know, please. If there's anything I can help you with, I should say, please let me know. So seriously, thank you so much, Proxy, from the bottom of my heart. We love you, and I truly mean it. Thank you so much for all the help. Of course, Scott, thank you so much, man. Seriously. my favorite Canadian. Thank you so much, dude, for all the support. You absolutely rock. You're really, really sweet, very generous. I mean, all donations are seriously uh just very appreciated and very generous. I mean, I know you guys don't have to do that. And I know you guys are, taking your money and giving it to us on the channel. I mean, it's seriously very sweet of you, and it means so much. But anyways, before I get too carried away, I just wanted to say seriously, guys, thank you so much. We love you, and if there's anything we can do for you guys, please don't hesitate to let me know. Okay, just know we're here for you. All right, let's see here. So back up, we're going to switch over here to let's see, back over to East Central Nebraska. Once again, we got a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Columbus. Let's see, we also have areas of Monroe included, Silver Creek. Like I said, these guys right now for quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust there. So obviously that is that. Let's see here. Then we obviously have Kansas. Like I said, yeah, Kansas, northwestern Kansas. That's continue to pop off. Bit of severe weather ongoing right now. Some of these are actually pretty nasty in Kansas, especially this guy towards Hoxie. So Hoxie here towards Moreland as well. This one's actually for 2-inch hail, which is egg size hail, and obviously I said possibly even up to 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possible concern there. So, and then southwest of that, we got a tornado possible tag out there, 1.25-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Being a possibility too, which is crazy, 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 crazy. So, anyways, but that's that. Let's see here. Not West Virginia. It's called South Carolina, West Virginia. Oh my gosh. No, that's probably one of the worst ones I've ever done. All right. Anyways, Western South Carolina, kind of west of Greenview, out towards Pickens, and see Easley as well. That is a severe thunderstorm warning for quarter size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts here. So that's that. Anyways, but guys, I tell you what, we're gonna head off here in 10 minutes. We're gonna head off at 7 o'clock. That way, because it's gonna start turning nighttime here soon. I'm gonna go ahead and probably go out and do some fireworks. I'm gonna try to, because I got a little bit of an arsenal of fireworks here. Um, I'm gonna do so obviously, I'm gonna head off here at 7, which is in 9 minutes. So seriously, if y'all have any questions, please let me know. As I'm here for you guys for 9 more minutes. Join our Discord, guys. Yeah, join our Discord down below in the description. Also our Twitter, follow on Twitter at NWW1162. Greatly appreciated. Let's see. Yeah, well, I can't believe I literally did that. Let's see. Night Venomous says, "Yo, what's up, man? Hope you're doing good." But like I said, yeah, these storms are really starting to kind of get pretty interesting out there towards Kansas and in Nebraska. Nebraska seems to be lacking a little bit. Oh wow, Justin, that's a real good question. Say, what's my favorite type of firework? Okay, so ever since I was a kid, I've always loved fireworks. I used to build fountain. Actually, I still build fireworks. I build fountains. By using gunpowder. I make my own gunpowder. I'm not going to say how to make gunpowder because I probably YouTube wouldn't like that, but but yeah, I make my own gunpowder. You can look it up on Google, you'll find it. But um, and I make my own fountains. But personally, I think I like mortars the best. I don't know, but fountains are right there close. I like them all, really. I do. They're all unique. TRG says I'm back. You're still live. I am TRG. Yeah, I'm about to head off here though in 8 minutes though. Yeah, I'm about to head off here in 8 minutes because, like I said, it's starting to get a little dark. I might go try to light some bottle rockets off and, you know, all that fun stuff. But anyways, Brenda says thank you. You're very welcome. No problem. Like I said, if you guys have any questions before the 8 minutes heads out here, then, like I said, we'll be here for you. Let's see. Derek says, "Can you do me a favor and see how Farmington, Missouri area is looking at? I was wanting to do fireworks, but it's looking kind of iffy." Let's see here. Farmington. See, Farmington here, and you said Michigan? Missouri, sorry. Yes, Missouri. Let's see here. Farmington, Missouri. Gotcha. Okay, so you're in the marginal, so you do have the shot for possibly some severe weather. You're barely in that risk, though. I'll tell you what. Actually, yeah, no, you're getting a storm right now, but let's see here. Oh yeah, it's kind of stationary. It's not really moving, is it? It's kind of just sitting there. But anyways, um, but yeah. So in terms of things, we have Farmington. Yeah, obviously heads up. Probably gonna see that for a little bit. See here. Scott says, "How do I send messages privately?" Scott, you can send them through my Twitter at NWW1162. Go to private messages. You can join our Discord down in the description, and you obviously send me a direct message that way. It's up to you. Let's see. Any chance I can break down Memphis/North Mississippi? Yeah, of course. I will do that for you. So Memphis. Okay, so you guys have a marginal risk out there. So there is a chance for some severe weather out towards Memphis today. There's obviously a few thunderstorms, a few strong thunderstorms out towards Memphis right now. Um, but right, like I said, in terms of things, they're not severe at the moment. Let's see here. We're gonna switch over to let's see, tornado probability. Yeah, you don't have a tornado probability. Damaging winds 5% chance and hail 0% chance really. So obviously your main concern is just for some gusty winds, essentially. That's about it. Um, out of those storms there. Obviously lightning could be possible too, but overall, like I said, 5% chance of you having severe weather out there towards Memphis. But overall, that's it. Hi, y'all from stormy Memphis. Happy 4 says Susie. Well, you as well, Susie. Let's see here. Okay, Discord, thanks. You're very welcome, Scott. Florida says I'm gonna head out. Have a great day. You as well, Florida. Happy 4th to you. Like I said, guys, we're heading off here in 5 minutes. By the way, let's see here. Sam says, "Will Kansas storms hit 66061 soon or when?" Let's see here. 66061. Let's see here. This is in. Is that Alfie? Maybe. Anyways, let me look here. So I think you do have a marginal risk out there, actually. Let's see. Oop, yeah, there you go. It looks like your main concern is actually damaging winds, possibly. So there's a possibility for a few, damaging wind gusts out there, possibly there towards you, but overall it's pretty low probability of you getting anything. Let's see here. Yeah, it's pretty clear out there right now too. So later on this evening, it looks possible. Like I said, the models are really showing stuff like after midnight happening, or really late before midnight, possibly a few storms, but you should be all right. Let's see here. Any tornadoes while it's gone? No, TRG, there's not. It's actually been all severe thunderstorm warnings. Is there anything going to happen to Springfield, Missouri? I nope, no. Springfield's not in the threat for any severe thunderstorms. However, I would say there is probably a chance for a few thunderstorms, but probably not anything severe. So yeah. See, system is coming to Omaha. Is sleep deprived. That's why it's yeah, yeah. That lack of wind shear, man. TRG says, has the main event started? Yes, it has. Yeah, I mean, look at the storms now. You got a lot of outflow boundaries popping off here too. Got a couple severes. This guy's 2-inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. Let's see here. Sam says, let's see, Shawnee in Indian for the beautiful thing. You're very welcome. Very, very welcome. But like I said, guys, we're gonna head off here in about 3 minutes from now. So if there's anything you guys have to say, any final questions, comments, anything, if y'all have any questions, let me know, please. Leave it down in the comments. Also, guys, join our Discord. Like I said, obviously join our Twitter too. Follow our Twitter, stuff like that. See, TRG says Andrew's ending in 3. Yes, I am ending in 3 minutes. Yeah, I've been live here for. Let's see here. Yep, I'll cut it right at the 3-hour line. I think I started going live at 4 p.m. I think. So yeah, I've been live for a while. Let's see. I guess I'll stay till then. It's TRG. All right, sounds good, man. Oh wow, we got report. Whoa, hold on a minute. We got reports of 2-inch hail in northwestern Kansas here. And that storm towards Hoxie and Tasco. Let's see, yeah, 2-inch hail is reported out there. There you go. You can see that just above where my face cam would be. Holy cow! So yep, we got some large hail being reported with that guy. Good, no goodness, goodness. All right, well, guys, last final call. If there's anything I can do for you all, listen. Obviously, if there's any area you want me to take a look at, throw me down a zip code. If there's, obviously, if you're concerned for severe weather, throw me down a zip code. If you know there's not going to be any severe storms, obviously, or if you know any thunderstorms or anything's not expected, then like I said, just leave that there. Um, but like I said, if there's anything else we can do for you guys, if there's any other, zip codes you want me to take a look at, if there's any questions you might have, um, hit me up. Like I said, we're getting ready to head off here in 1 minute, you guys. So this is the final. But I just want to go ahead and say once again, thank you all so much for being here. I really do. I have to give a big shout out once again to our supporters for today. We had Saunders. Thank you so much for the super chats. Proxy, thank you so much for the super chats. Scott as well. So Scott, Proxy, and Saunders, you guys are the donators for today. Thank you absolutely so much. We love you. Very, very sweet of y'all. Seriously, thank you so much. But all right. Let's see here. TRG says, thanks for being. Just make sure you subscribe to Andrew. Yeah, TRG, you have to be subscribed to comment. I don't know if you do that, but anyways. But thank you, TRG, for being sweet. Really appreciate it, man. You unsubbed me from Andrew last week. Uh, what? Oh, YouTube unsubbed me from Andrew last week. What? That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Will I be live streaming tonight? I guess you're probably talking about TRG. Gotcha. Let's see here. Proxy says, have a great fourth evening, everyone. You too, Proxy. Once again, thank you so much for the support, Proxy. We love you. That's why I was wondering why I wasn't able to chat. Yeah, that's why, TRG. I have a subscriber only mode on, so only the subscribers can chat. Because if everyone's on, and usually, like I said, if everyone is, if everyone can chat, even the bots that are on YouTube can join and start spamming links and stuff. But yeah. Alrighty. Well, you guys take care. Once again, happy 4th to you guys. Stream is going to be heading off here now. We have actually 2 minutes until the stream does head off here, guys. Once again, big thank you to y'all for joining. We love y'all. Please be safe. Have a wonderful rest of your 4th, and we'll catch you guys at some point tomorrow for some more coverage. All right, you guys. Once again, we love y'all. Please stay safe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, my friends. Love y'all. See you then.